Hello, hello, everybody. What's up? We're back with Minecraft. Sorry, I was just moving my mic up. Today I was actually early for stream, which I know is unique for me at least. Normally I'm late or just right on time. For me. And today I was just sitting here like, man, needs to be 2 o'clock faster. So yeah. Um, Hello everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft Tuesdays. I know it's at a different time. I hope it's still a good time for everybody, but my semester has changed from what it was last year, so I'm not available at the same times that I was. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do the noon that I used to do. Noon EST, I should say that. But I'm kind of playing around with the times. I really like it now, being here at 2 o'clock, but I can realistically kind of move it around. I'd like to stay away from evenings because that's when a lot of other people stream. I don't want to run into any unfair, competition or anything like that. But we'll see. I can always move it around. I might even go earlier in the morning, like maybe like 8 o'clock EST. I don't want to go any earlier than that to like 7, but I could do 8 o'clock EST. We'll see. We'll see. But I kind of like where I am right now with the time. And my dog is acting really funky. She's just staring at a wall, shaking, quivering right now. Tessie, are you okay?
Hello?
Oh, guys, it's Kirby.
You said I swear you said two.
What do you mean two?
You said two. You said stream at two. You said stream at two. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, but I
I just
so
got back from the post office.
every time I text you, I put everything in and I say in your time and then give the translation.
I
You just don't
swear you
read.
said two my time.
No, I said 2 my time, 1 your time.
Fuck.
If you read the message, I can
See,
pin it
I,
for you.
I
if you want.
truncated the message in my head.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
did.
two and I saw your
See,
time.
even when
I'm like, oh, so it's two my time.
see, no, what I need to do is I need to get a Python script that auto converts my Discord messages for me.
There are ways to do that.
I know because you told me I need to get them because you can't actually read.
Yeah.
Even when I do the because literally to go from EST to me MST or whatever the hell you call Central, is it Central Time? No, I think Central is either way. To convert to your
Central
time, all you
Standard.
need to do is subtract 1 hour from it, and then it's in your time. And somehow that's still too difficult for you. It's
If you
funny.
just said, if you would have said two my time and left it at that, I would have figured it out.
I said 2 my time, 1 your time.
Yeah, see that's
And
the
you
problem.
went,
No.
oh, what?
Because I was
We're streaming
at
at noon?
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I was at work
See,
when I
thing,
looked.
The thing is,
and I just saw two and
if
your
I
time,
send
that's
you a
all I
message
read.
and I'm like, all right, let's do things at 1 my time, you'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
1 my time, and you'll
Yeah, yeah,
truncate
yeah.
it again. So it really doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah,
Anyway, so we're back with Minecraft.
my desk is full of Voron parts.
That's
I gotta clear it
pretty
off and
funny.
get ready to stream.
So yeah, I've been working on a bunch of stuff printer wise that I gotta catch up on. I guess we could start the stream with that and see, because if anybody joins that's like, I don't want to talk printers, then I have other stuff to talk about. But I use this as my opportunity to talk to you about printer stuff. So first off is my CR10. I threw in the new board and it seems to be working. Working in terms of that, like, it hasn't caught fire. So I think I did the wiring correctly. Let me find something to do first before I like get too into this. I'm pretty sure that I put my I think I put my Silk Touch pick in. Oh, OMB, you're here. What's up? I forgot. I have a new mic. I don't have to scream anymore. It's nice. It's really nice. Also, I have to tell you about it later because you have a Steam Deck, right? Or Stream Deck, right, Kirby?
I have both, yes.
Yeah, so there's a plugin for the Stream Deck that I think I might have to run by you. I want to get it set up for me first, but then I might get it set up for you. But it's like, it's crazy. I won't go too in depth into what it is, but yeah. It's a really nice plugin. I think you're going to want it. But anyway, so yeah, got the CR10 running. I need to play with the firmware a little bit because it's very clearly using Ender 3 parameters. Like it only goes to a max of like 235, and the CR10's like 320, I believe, or something like that in its dimensions. So I need to go in and play with the firmware just a tad. No Kirby stream. Kirby, you missed out on it, Fuzzy. So Kirby and I just had an argument about it, but
it wasn't.
I told him the time, and
it was me be stupid.
Just he just believed. He just heard whatever he wanted to hear.
Exactly.
And that was something different. I told him, "Oh, we're streaming at 2," and he went, "Oh, so we're streaming at noon?"
I didn't say noon. Wait, what? I would have been on an hour early then.
Yeah, true. I wasn't sure what you were gonna do because you didn't confirm when you were gonna start. Just that the new time for me would work. So I wasn't sure if you would be on or not.
I knew I had to run to the post office before stream because chances are I wouldn't have time after.
Kirby always got to go to the post office.
I'm like, oh, I can start working on my Voron and then go to the post office.
No.
Yeah, the only thing I got done is I screwed 2 of the linear rails into aluminum extrusions, and that's it. That's all I got done.
So yeah, Kirby is still loading. Me, I was on top of shit. I was here. I was ready to go. I did my workout before I went to class, so I don't have to worry about ending stream early to go and work out. Things are great.
Also, this printer is going to be so tiny.
What is this diamond armor in the chest in your house for? Can I take it?
Like in the chest on the left-hand side?
The right-hand side.
From the portal or the stairs?
Portal?
Wait. Oh, in my hole?
Yeah.
In my hobbit hole? Or my big hole? I'm so confused. Yeah, just take any armor. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm asking. I had any armor that's in a chest I do not care about, so you can have it.
Look at that. Now I have a helmet. And then
He's balling out.
ooh, feather falling on the boots. We're John and now. Here, you can have the boots. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to just dig for a little bit. So that's probably what I'm going to do.
I've got some... I gotta work on the storage setup a little bit.
Should I, like, in your hole, the chickens, is it okay if they get out of your room?
I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Because they got out. I heard chickens and I was like, oh my gosh. So, some other channel updates that I'll talk about. I'm actually really excited about the videos that are coming out. I did a lot of work before I went on vacation, and basically all I need to do now is edit, which I know is, you know, that's its own thing. But yeah, all I need to do is edit them, and there are a lot of projects that I'm really fond of. Gigi has had me do a bunch of projects for her before she left for college, and those I think I'll release that next week. The one that she wanted me to do. Not exactly sure, honestly, when things will come out, but when it does, it'll be cool. I have a sequel to my Wreath video that I'm excited about, because the Wreath video still is the most viewed video on my channel. But I have a Recreator video coming out on Friday. I'm excited about that one. It's nothing like big update wise. It's literally just some like housekeeping stuff that I didn't mention in the video. And that'll be short. And I'm working on some actual like long form like big videos that aren't just you know, random one-offs. That aren't just shorts. I'm working on some actual long form videos that should be pretty good. I don't like this song. I'm gonna skip it.
I think I'm just gonna rock Minecraft music today.
How to get copyright stricken, number 1. No, I don't know.
What, run Minecraft music?
Yeah, I currently working on a proper original game. Hey, good on you, OMB. I did get your invitation to the website about the fan game Offshoot of Pizza Tower. Speaking of which, now that I know that you're here and listening, I did want to formally talk about streams for Pizza Tower. So because it's become such a big channel meme, I think I'd like for it to like matter, not just be like a stream that I pull up randomly. Oh, I can't get the music to go down. It's too loud. There we go. Okay. So I'd like it to like be a proper stream. I don't want it to just be like a one-off I do as a joke. So it might take me a little bit longer to get to Pizza Tower than I originally thought, because I was originally just going to play it. But now that it's become such a channel meme, I don't want it to just be like random. I also, oh my gosh, dog, you made it? Isn't this like close to 2 o'clock for you? Oh my gosh, are you okay?
It is close to 2 o'clock to me.
No, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
The one chatter from India? No, is it a better time for you? Because that would be fantastic. Oh, it's 12:40 a.m. So yeah, it's still pretty late. Yeah, I'm working on timing to see what I'm gonna do. I haven't really landed on a time. This time works the best for me, but I also could do like way earlier. I don't know. I'm still kind of like not sure what to do. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of pumpkins. But it's so great that you're here. I was interested to see whether or not you were, before you did it at 10:30 p.m. Now it's at 12:30. Yeah, unfortunately I can't stream at the time I used to stream at because I have class at that time. But I'm working on like a makeup time that works for everybody. Fortunately, I can't land on a good time that works for everybody. Because I really want to stay away from evenings EST because a lot of other talent stream during that time. Like Fauna streaming tonight. And I do not want to compete with bigger streamers like that. For some reason, I feel like the music is way too loud today. Is it just me? I can turn it down on my end, but I don't know if that'll turn it down. I don't know. I'll wait to see if there's any comments about it being too loud, then I'll fix it. But anyway, yeah, speaking of the channel, We are so close to 100 subs, and I'm so excited. Once we hit 100 subs, I'll I don't know. So, Kirby, I did want to talk to you. I won't mention the specific convention, but you know how we were talking about going to the Midwest together? Is he still here?
I'm
Kirby?
still here. I had to fix audio stuff.
Oh, no problem.
My
Yep.
OBS was kind of screwed up.
You should look into going to Anime NYC. Tickets are a little bit pricey. In fact, they're actually really pricey, but I saw it last night because the guys in the Hololift Discord were talking about it, and I was like, I should look into it since I've talked about going to one of them. Like, we were talking with Tim about going to Offkai, but we eventually were like, nah, it's too expensive. But
I'm
Anime
going to
NYC,
Offkai.
You're going to Offkai?
Probably.
Oh. I don't know. A ticket to
It's expensive, but I
to
wanna go.
California would be, I think, $600 round trip for me.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I can really spend like $1,000 on a trip to Offkai. See, if it was a channel write-off, I'd be able to, but
Everything's a channel right off if you think about it.
well, I'm not there yet where I really can. You got to be a big deal streamer for it to be a write-off.
Yeah, but I
No, see, if I act snooty enough and I'm like, oh, I can only go to Offkai if it's like a channel write-off, so that then Offkai reaches out to me and is like, hey, would you like to have a booth? And then I can be cool. See, I've got to play hard to get. I've got to be a tsundere so that I can get tickets to Offkai. Oh, man. Yeah, I really would love to go, but I don't think I can afford it.
I don't know if I can afford it either. I'm just saying that I'm gonna go to materialize it.
you're oh man, what's the name for it? It's not visualization, that's what I do. You're manifesting it.
I'm
You're
manifesting a trip to
manifesting
Offkai.
a trip to Offkai.
I will go to Offkai.
Guys, that is confirmation. Feel free to leave a mean comment on his stream if he ends up lying. Ooh! I can. Do I have a crafting table down here? Mr. Ace Gamer, when it's done, I'll send you the build of my game. Thanks, Ombi. I got the link from last stream that was like the link to the website, so I do have that. Speaking of Mr. Ace Gamer, it is kind of crazy telling everybody now that I'm a PhD student and like thinking about that, like it's kind of crazy to think that in a couple of years I could be a doctor. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. My exams still haven't finished, so gonna go catch some Z's. Hey, no problem. Do whatever is best for you. Thank you for stopping by, but don't feel like you have to push yourself. You are valid. So, let's see. See you later. Have fun. Thanks. Bye. Get those Z's. Get those good grades. Oh,
Does he know?
does he know? Does
he know?
Wait, me?
Does he know?
Oh. I don't know. Does he?
Does he?
Fuzzy?
Does he know?
Does he know?
Do I know? What are we? Why are we even here?
My
What are we even
classes
doing?
look to be exciting. Kirby.
Nice.
Thanks for asking. By the way, BT dubs.
Yeah, my classes look exciting too. I'm doing
Oh my gosh, one of my classes is is in the population health department, and this is gonna sound really weird, but I think it's funny. It is the first class I've been in. It's the first class that I've been in my master's that isn't an engineering class, and it's the only class that is majority women, which I thought was really funny to think, like, on a meta level, because everybody always says we need more women in STEM, and so like I walked into class and I went, am I in the wrong room? Like, I'm the only dude here. And then two more guys walked in. I was like, okay, all right, I might be in the right spot. And then I was like, oh wait, it's in health. That's why. Because normally my undergrad was nursing and engineering. Those were the two big. Nice fish and chips for dinner. What are you, British?
Ew. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot. I can't. On OBS, I can't do emotes. Forgot about that.
I forgot I can't make fun of British people.
Anyway, so my undergrad. Oh yeah, you are British. OMB said they're British, so we can't verbally make fun of them. But anyway, so my undergrad was big engineering and big nursing, and you could tell which classes were more nursing and which classes were more engineering just based on the like breakdown of gender. Like whenever I would go into the non-engineering classes, it was like almost all women, even in like the other sciences, just not engineering. Like chemistry had a lot of female students in it. But yeah, I felt like I was back in my undergrad.
I got a BRB. I think my cats just fell down.
Pronouns are all in your profile. Yes, I believe your pronouns are he, him. I remember because I pointed it out to Gigi. I was like, their pronoun in the bio, your pronouns say, if you're looking at this section, you're definitely looking for my pronouns. But let's see. He, him. I was right. See, I know my stuff. I always like to say they when referring to chat members, though, because I like to play it safe. But you're right. I do actually know your pronouns. I'm a true baller. What can I say? We need to move some of the food over here. I want to play... So, this is totally, like, off. I did want to talk about what games I do want to play in the future. I feel like I talk about this every Minecraft stream. But I want to play some Sonic games. I've been grinding a little bit more on Frontiers in the background. And you know what? I'll put a pin in that. What's your opinion on MatPat retiring? I was going to tweet about it, actually, because it happened while I was on vacation. But it's very funny that before I went on vacation, I said one of my dreams would be to collab with MatPat. And then as soon as I leave for vacation, he's like, yeah, I'm retiring. And if you're a real Ace Game fan, you'll remember that back in the day, I mentioned wanting to collaborate with Jerma, like on one of my first Minecraft streams, like when we were talking about... When was it that we talked about that, Kirby? Because it was right before Jerma announced that he was retiring. It was like, wasn't it in like August? When the server first started up. It was one of the days when we were working with the villagers, wasn't it? Kirby? I'll get his opinion when he comes back. But yeah, I had mentioned that one of the people I really wanted to collab with was Jerma, and then he mentioned he's retiring. And then on a previous stream, I was like, oh, I've been watching a lot more MatPat recently, and I really want to collab with him. And then, he mentions he's retiring. I'm like, oh god. And yeah, I was gonna tweet about that because I thought it was really funny, the coincidence there. Also, welcome me to the depths. I have joined Twitter. Hey, you should follow me on Twitter. I'm also on Twitter. I post semi frequently. Mainly, it's just like when I'm streaming and my stream schedules. But yeah, I am on Twitter. A little shameless plug for my Twitter there. But games. I was talking about games earlier. So I really would like to play. Mike has asked me. He really wants me to play um, Kingdom Hearts. He also really would like me to play Xenoblade. I'd probably start with Xenoblade 1. But I'm actually, I think, the most interested in 2, just because I've heard the most about it. But honestly, I'd like to play all of them. He said that it might be really tough for me to stream, because one thing I like to do is, in whatever area you're in an RPG, I like to grind until all of the enemies are like a cakewalk, and then I'll move to the next section, and then I'll do the same thing. And so, like, when he would watch me play Persona 5, he was like, this is like the hardest shit to watch ever, because you just sit in the same spot and grind for like 30 minutes and then move on. Like, I will not play unless I'm guaranteed to win a fight that I'm in. So he said it was very interesting to watch, but I would love to play that on stream at some point. Other games. I would like to play some more Sonic games, because I feel like, considering how big of a Sonic fan I am, I do not play any Sonic games on stream. I want to finish up a lot more of the games that I started in 2023 that I have not finished. So that would be like Super Mario Galaxy. I have a stream coming up on Thursday that's Spider-Man. I really would like to finish that game as well. What are some other ones? Oh, you're gonna fix my stream schedule. I'm interested to hear this. What's your?
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. You're back. Awesome.
My cat's knocked a picture frame down these stairs.
How it feels to be a cat lover. I'm guessing OMB is gonna ask for me to stream Pizza Tower every day. That's my guess. He said,
Wait, can you?
No.
Why not?
Some days I have to get groceries.
But then why not after the groceries?
It takes me a long time, because I have to drive to the store. I have to drive to the Menards. I have to get what I need. I make a pit stop
You
at
get groceries
Culver's.
from Menards? Hell yeah. Based.
I remember your mic, not my mic, used to rag on me because I was like, oh yeah, I get some groceries from Target. And he was like, why would you ever get groceries from Target? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all I do is
already at Target.
I was like, all I do is go there and get like one or two things. I generally shop at Lidl. That's like my big grocery store. And he's like, oh, okay, that's understandable. It's like, all right, buddy, go back to meat riding AMD. I wonder, he doesn't watch these streams. I don't think so.
He doesn't play video games.
No. He plays Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash.
Yeah.
I gotta play that
game.
I gotta play that game because, well, one, he gifted it to me, but not gonna lie, if you look past the main, thing of the game, it actually looks kind of fun. Been playing a lot of Fortnite, but I realize the opinion on Fortnite is kind of mixed. Just DM'd you the fix to your schedule. All right, on Twitter or on Discord? It looks like Discord. I'll check it out after the stream because I have. I thought
guarantee it's just Pizza Tower.
LMAO. Discord. All right. I don't want to make this a habit, but I will pause real quick to take a look at it. Yeah, no. It's just Pizza Tower.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, man. Yeah, no. I got it. It's literally just Pizza Tower, and that's it. So, well, it seems like at least one person is using my community posts, which is good. So I will continue to. One question I was going to ask of chat was whether or not you guys actually. So pretty much everything I post on Twitter, I want to post as a community post because I realize not everybody is on my. Not everybody follows me on Twitter, so it's like I post my schedules every Sunday. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, then you don't know when I'm going to be streaming. Technically, you get a thing in your feed when it's scheduled, but it's like very hit or miss. So I'll continue to post it on the community tab, because it takes me literally 2 seconds to add it to the community tab on YouTube. So it's good to see that people are like, that's a worthwhile thing to do. So I'll continue to do that. Oh, that lag.
Oh, I just went to the Nether.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Realms are so awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, well, we're gonna upgrade, right?
Yeah, soon, maybe.
We had talked about that. I don't know.
The thing is, it'd probably be cheaper for me to switch off of a realm, but then I have to find. I don't wanna. So much work.
Yeah, do what's best for you, man. Yeah, I gonna be honest. I never watched Matt Pat's game theory on Pizza Tower because it was just a Five Nights at Freddy's theory. It was like that he was an animatronic at the pizzeria from like one of the levels is like a Friday Night Funkin'. Fuck, man, getting all my F's mixed up. So there's like a level for anybody that doesn't play Pizza Tower. There's like a level that's like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of level, and Matt Pat was like FNAF Freggy, and he made a theory about it, and I was like, I'm not watching that. An iron hoe. Oh, bone meal. I'll take that, and that chest. I'll take those chests. Alright, this song is kind of lame. I'm gonna skip it. The FNAF level is called Don't Make a Sound. Yeah. Look at all those rockets. If you don't watch if you didn't watch the Pizza Tower game theory on unsubbing, Gigi watched it, to be fair. She could tell you all about it. She just gave me the TLDR, and I saw a TikTok that went over the main topics of it. So, I mean, I guess you could say technically, kind of did see it. So, Kirby, how have you been in this long time since we last...
Since Matt Pat graduated?
Yeah. Matt Pat's my favorite VTuber.
Been upset, man.
Again, it just seems like I still really want to tweet that, but every day that goes by that I hesitate in tweeting it, it gets less funny. And it's like, I don't know what to do. What do you think? Do you think it's funny?
What are you tweeting? I don't know what you're tweeting.
We talked about it.
We did.
We could talk about it after stream so that you can laser focus on it. I won't interrupt you.
Oh, it was about, collabing, wanting to collab.
Yeah. When Matt Pat graduated. Yeah, so OMB, I don't know if you know this, but in the VTubing world, you don't retire or get fired. You graduate. It's a whole...
Well, no, some people get fired. Some people get fired.
Well, then they graduate. They don't...
No. They get contracts terminated is different from graduating. Graduating is always
I don't know. They
amicable.
So...
No, they don't. They do not call it graduation when you get your contract terminated. Yes. Yep.
Because They still say that Mel is graduated, don't they?
I don't
thought
think
they did.
so.
Either way, yeah, MatPat is graduating. He has 9 more. He has 9 more streams, or 9 more videos. My bad.
And then he's gonna delete his whole channel. I never really understood that aspect of graduation.
Yeah, that always
guess
bothered
it's-
me, but I
If it's a personal decision from the streamer, that kind of makes a little more sense because it's like, okay, you want to move on from whatever this was, but it still seems weird to just delete all of your content.
yeah, and I dislike the ultimatum that a lot of these companies put, where they're like, "Oh, we'll give you like a month to view it." It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
It's very odd. I don't know if I 100% like it. Someone was fired where I actually got fired. They terminated my contract. One thing I was thinking about, so yeah, no, we weren't talking about MatPat deleting his channel. We were talking about other VTubers. When other VTubers graduate, their content stays up for like 3 months normally, and then their like channel gets nuked off the site. I think for people that
not
don't,
always. I think it's nowadays especially. I think it's more rare for channels to actually get nuked.
yeah, I
think.
really wouldn't know. I've never really been into any of the VTubers that have graduated, so I wouldn't know. T, first time chatter.
Last time chat.
Hey, long time viewer, last time, or first time chatter, last time viewer. How are you? It's not like Twitch where it's like it announces that or it like puts that you're a first time chatter or whatever.
I wish there was a way to like when you don't want it to announce that you're a first time chatter to be able to turn that off. But I do like
I want it to
using
be hella embarrassing. I want it to out you to the whole server.
like as a viewer if you could turn it off. I do like if I like watching somebody, I'll watch them for a bit and then like wait till they say something super weird
and then be like,
then,
harm?
and then chat.
Oh,
like
like I did
no,
at that one
first time
VTuber?
chatter. Yeah. It's pretty
who
funny
was
to
it?
do that.
Because then you also makes me feel special. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you feel special when you're watching streamers. I'm glad you decided to check out my channel, and I hope you stay, enjoy yourself, whatever. If you want to leave, okay. I'll be sad. Oh man.
Man, really playing it up for the camera.
Oh, and Gigi's here as well. So we've got the whole crew.
The gang's all here.
The gang is all here. Ugh. Come on. So, who's the other guy? Kirby? Like the guy I'm streaming with? Kirby. So Kirby streams on Twitch, and we are a dynamic duo for Minecraft Tuesdays. This is basically, it used to be when nobody watched, it was just me and Kirby's way to talk about 3D printing. And now it's me and OMB's chance to talk about Pizza Tower and how he really wants me to play Pizza Tower. So like, Minecraft Tuesday really hits the whole gambit of everything you could expect.
Minecraft Tuesday is basically over. It's now Pizza Tower Tuesday.
Oh. Oh man. Look at that. There's another person that's beat Pizza Tower and I haven't even played it. You guys are gonna pressure me into playing it like next week, aren't you?
Do you think Pizza Tower is like a British thing?
Pizza Tower's a British thing. Is this might
I thought
might be a really good time for British. Because it's like late at night for them, right?
Hang on. Like time. I thought you just meant like
It's a really good political time for the Brits right now.
That's what I thought you meant. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
Oh
their
my
queen
gosh.
just died.
Well, that was like a year ago, wasn't it?
Fair, yeah, that was a while ago.
We're not defined by tragedy. We are uplifted by the memory. I see. I've practiced this. Okay. I keep trying to trade the same thing with the same villagers because I'm focusing on chat. I need to get better at reading chat. as more people watch my videos, there was the first time I had like an organic chatter, I think was Orchid Lily, and I completely ignored her for like a half an hour, and then I went, oh shit, somebody was in my chat talking like the whole time, and I felt so bad.
It was when you were digging your hole, right?
No, I was making the frog farm.
Oh, that's right.
T is British. We called it.
Oh no.
I did it. I found the golden sauce to get British YouTube on my side here. I just got to stream it this time. Well, yeah, I got to mention Pizza Tower, and I got to stream it this time. It's like perfect for British YouTube. I got to watch what I say. I don't want to offend anybody.
Oh, I want to offend them.
Whew, we were talking about oh my gosh, so the thing on TikTok right now is people talking about British Chinese food. I don't know if have you seen the videos about it?
No.
Oh my gosh, there's all these people showing off British Chinese food because there was a couple Americans got really mad because they were like, everybody always says American Chinese food is nothing like actual Chinese food. And so then they started showing off like British Chinese food. It's like this huge meme. Because they put like beans and stuff in it. I'll send you a picture of it later.
Beans?
Yeah, ours is way better is what T says. I won't comment because I want to stay true neutral. No beans. There was a couple channels that had different British Chinese food dishes. I gotta say, talking to my coworkers that are from China, they said that American Chinese food is semi-accurate. The big difference between actual Chinese food and American Chinese food is that they don't fry the chicken. So like a lot of the chicken is like breaded and fried. They don't do any of that in China. But the core of it actually is pretty accurate is what they've told me. But it doesn't matter because every time we go out to eat we get Mexican anyway. So it's like, you know.
Nothing even matters anymore.
I gotta say, when I was in, so I don't know any of the actual like political or anything like that between Scotland, Ireland, and the UK. But when I was a US ambassador, I was in Scotland, and oh, it was beautiful, and the food was amazing. I had this burger. Yeah, Brexit. The burger was so fresh, it was like crumbling in my hand. It was like they had cut it off the cow that day. I was like, oh, it was so good. But that's my only experience with the UK. I did stop in Ireland, but it was just a connecting flight, so I didn't actually get to experience Ireland at all. I did make a Snapchat where I made fun of Ed Sheeran. That's pretty much the only big highlights. But yeah, I was a US ambassador, and I went to Scotland for a little bit when the climate conference was in there. Food's all right. Yeah. I will say, going to Scotland is what showed me that I was a Scotch drinker. Scotch is amazing. Got to have the whole weather's horrible. Honestly, I gotta be honest, I kind of like the rainy, like every once in a while. I didn't mind it while I was there, but I also got kind of lucky. It was like overcast but not raining all the time. It only rained one day while I was there, which I think I was very fortunate to have experienced Scotland while it wasn't raining. I also got to see a castle, which was cool. And Kirby, I don't think you know this, but my family are like, we were originally Scottish. There is a castle and a family crest for my family. It's cool. Obviously, I can't talk about it because it's like I can't dox myself.
Just straight up dox yourself.
Yeah, just straight up dox myself.
Here's my family crest.
Hey guys, did you know that I'm actually Sir Ramington the First? Yeah, honestly though, the heat waves are more so like a planet-wide thing, and it's because of climate change. Not to like make you feel bad, but I would say like we in the States also have been getting like later in the week it's supposed to be like 50 here, and right now it was like in the low double digits. Like, Kirby, how cold did it get near you? Like,
near me?
Yeah.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit. Or would you be more comfortable telling me?
I don't know it in Celsius.
Okay, what it was in Fahrenheit, and then viewers can do the conversion.
It was like,
yeah, so they're in the negative over. Are you in Scotland, or are you in, not to dox you? T.
I got to negative like 4. It wasn't too bad here.
Gotcha. I actually, so I don't look at the weather very often anymore. UK, okay. So I'm not surprised about that. The UK is a little bit higher in elevation, or higher in latitude than most of the United States. I learned that when I went there. I thought that the UK was like kind of equal to like Maryland-ish of the United States, but they're actually closer to like Pennsylvania in latitude, maybe even a little bit higher. Wait, why am I going to the Nether? I don't need to go to the Nether. So it doesn't surprise me that's a little bit colder there.
Wait, why would you not go to the Nether?
Wait, are we talking about the place that Britain's Got Talent is? Wait, that's where that show came from? They made a whole country based off that show? No way. Man, Britain's Got Talent is such a funny show. I wish Britain was real.
Britain was real. I wish British people were real.
I wish British people were real. Have you seen that picture of
no.
It's goth Alright, so hear me out. It's goth mommy Garfield, and she's eating Olive Garden. She's like, man, this Olive Garden is so good. I wish Italian people were real. It's a good post. It's a good post.
Especially Olive Garden. Jeez.
Yeah,
that's not real Italian.
Last time I went to Olive Garden, it was pretty mid. Gigi was there. She was with me. By the way, Gigi, I finished up the leftover Olive Garden you left in the fridge. Olive Garden. My money's on Chili's, honestly. Gonna be real.
I think you've said this for like the past 3 streams. Your chili shell.
Not past 3, but yeah.
Oh, no. It was Popeyes. It's been Popeyes.
Popeyes is the one that I mention all the time. Yeah, Olive Garden was mid.
Never had Popeyes, never had Chili's. I haven't had Olive Garden in a long time because there's no Olive Garden where I live, so I have to travel a bit.
What's your? Oh, I got one. I got one. What's your opinions on Applebee's?
Applebee's, I haven't been there in a long time, but
Well, you haven't been. In a
I
long
heard,
time.
I
You
heard
don't
it's,
go out of your house. You use
I heard
Uber
it's kind of
Eats.
gone to shit.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
use
nasty.
Uber Eats. I just eat at home. Like you can make.
I make food like an actual person.
like a functioning adult.
Yeah, but it's not fun to talk about food that you make at home. Like last night, I had pigs in a blanket made at home. That's not like
Ooh.
cool to talk about.
That is cool.
It was delicious. I also made. I we go to a lot of the stuff that we buy is like stuff that we buy at Costco and we throw in the air fryer. The air fryer is like a home chef for us. Ooh, stir fry, that's amazing. Oh, speaking about like stir fry slash Asian, I make my own. I shouldn't say make my own. I buy like bags of vegetable stir fry, and I cook them up in the microwave with a little bit of water. Then what I do is I take some like chicken and I toss it in a bowl with some different sauce. I have like an orange chicken sauce. I have a General Tso's sauce, and then I have just like a general. They call it like Asian spicy or something like that. And I'll toss it with the. Or first, I'll air fry it. Then I'll toss it with the sauce to get it like really nice and covered, and then I'll toss it into the vegetable mix, and I'll toss all of that, microwave it just for a little bit more, and it'll be perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm like salivating over here. I like to mix the air fryer and the microwave because the air fryer and the microwave, I'm going to sound like a chef over here, but the air fryer and the microwave are complete opposite ways of heating your food. So the way that a microwave works it increases the energy of the water molecules inside of your food and excites them. And so that's like how it cooks. So it's like more of a moist cook. The air fryer obviously is like a convection oven, and so it just uses air to heat your food. And so it's a drier heat or a drier cook. And so if you mix both of them, you can get some really crispy food. A Ninja air fryer that has 2 drawers. Oh my gosh. One for veggie and one for meat. My
Man's
lord.
living luxury.
Got the Taj Mahal of air fryers. I can't remember. Gigi might know it better, but I think we have a Ninja air fryer as well. I don't like it as much as our old one because it takes a long time to heat up because it's more of a convection oven than it is an air fryer. But it's still ballin'. But what I'll do is, if you go to Costco and you go to their restaurant section, so like stuff that they normally sell to restaurants, they have like restaurant quality mozzarella sticks. Those in the air fryer for a little bit are like a half step down from restaurant quality. They are like amazing. Obviously they don't taste as good as if they were like deep fried, but they're also not as like bad for you. Yeah, a lot of people say that the microwave makes your food soggy, and I would agree to an extent. It's yeah, you can't really let your stuff sit in the microwave for a long time, otherwise it will get soggy. You're absolutely right, T. But if you mix the two, I don't know if you've ever tried mixing the two, air fryer and microwave, you'll get like crisp. Oh, it's so good. I'm getting so hungry now. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I should go through my TikTok recipe book and like read off some of the stuff that I've been wanting to make. A lot of it's chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. Trying to protein load for these fucking atrocious gains I got going on. Here, let me pull up my TikTok. This is a great thing to do right here, just to tell you what I'm watching on my phone.
Just play it through your speakers too.
So here's a recipe for teriyaki chicken and rice. A low-calorie Cane's sauce alternative. I need to try that. Have you ever had Cane's?
No.
I want to try Cane's. I've heard it's like amazing, but I've never tried it. Sesame chicken with fried rice. I gotta try making fried rice at home. Normally, I just buy at Costco. They have like bags of fried rice, and you throw it on the pan with a little bit of oil, and it's like restaurant quality. That's normally what I do because it's faster, but I could make it at home. It's not that difficult. Chipotle chicken mac and cheese, beefy breakfast burrito, and it's like a kind of almost like a Taco Bell Crunch Wrap breakfast burrito. Uh, Low calorie spicy garlic parm tenders, garlic butter steak bites, queso chicken rolls, Taco Bell beef quesarito, homemade salt and vinegar chips, a really nice garlic bread recipe. There was this thing called Marry Me Chicken that was like a big thing on TikTok for a little bit. Honey buffalo chicken mac and cheese, spicy chicken nuggets, homemade gnocchi. Kind of getting into the desserts, there was a low-calorie cinnamon sugar donuts. I'd like to make those. Homemade tortillas. What else? What else? Then we kind of get into my 3D printing stuff. What did I save recently? Oh, homemade hamburger helper. That sounds good. Ooh, you study food at college. Well, there you go. You got me beat. No wonder. I don't even know why I'm talking.
Seafood.
I see food.
I eat it.
I eat it. That's such a good joke.
It's a great joke.
Are you in like culinary arts, or is it a something different? Is it like, actually, there's so many majors these days. I can't keep track of all of them. Not in a bad way. I think a lot of boomers complain about it, but I think it's cool that people are specializing a little bit more rather than getting like a food degree. They get like a culinary, I don't even know.
Like a Gordon Ramsay master chef.
Well, one thing I did want to do is I wanted to do like an Ace Gamer cooking stream, but I have to really work on how I could get cameras set up outside of my computer to stream off of. But if you'd be interested in that, I would love. I've been working on that. I'd really love to do a like Ace. It's a course. Okay. Oh, it's just a course. So is it?
We should do a dual cooking stream where you're actually cooking something and I'm just putting cheese on saltine crackers.
It's a huge kitchen. Oh man. I bet the huge kitchen is like, so it's kind of like when Kirby and I don't know if you've ever walked into like a print lab to see them using like prosumer, not even prosumer, but like industrial 3D printers, the ones that are in like the boxes,
yeah,
and stuff. I bet that's how you feel walking into that kitchen and seeing they're like huge air fryers and stuff. I'm kidding. I don't think that they actually use air fryers. Oh my gosh. Trying to find seconds to. So one thing I'm not like, I don't want to sound weird when I say this, but one thing I'm kind of passionate about as like a hobby is like food. So you get me talking about it, oh my gosh. Don't know if you're going to pursue something in field. Hey, you can just take a class because you're interested in it. I think there's this idea that if you're taking a class that you just want to do for fun, it's like a waste of time. And as someone who's currently getting their PhD, that is not the case at all. That's what losers will tell you to feel better about themselves, is that college is a scam. Yeah, I could see doing food stuffs as a very relaxing hobby. There's a lot of people that I know of that cook just for fun, and you don't always have to turn everything into all of your hobbies into something that makes you money. You can just do things because they're fun.
Unless you're on that grind set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm turning 3D printing from a hobby into a business, so I probably am not the person that should talk about this, but
But
hey,
you got
could you take me to the gold farm?
Oh. Yeah, it's this way. I forget your render
I
distance.
think I might go into engineering. Well, man, you came to the right spot. So I have my bachelor's in civil engineering. I officially got my MS in environmental engineering, and I am currently pursuing my PhD in environmental engineering. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Where do I stand to collect the gold?
Up here.
Oh, okay. Aircraft engineering.
This does
so you're
not
talking like
work.
aerospace.
I think it works, but it's not as fast if somebody's in the overworld.
No. Tim didn't say.
It's warming up. It's warming up.
Look at him go. Wait, but where do all the drops go?
Down below.
I wanted to go check them. So your brother does aerospace in Germany? That's really cool. I had a buddy of mine who did aerospace in America, but he did a Fulbright. No, not Fulbright. He got like a huge scholarship to do more work in Germany. And so he was in Germany. Wait, what is it burning? Is it
rotten flesh?
Oh man, we could trade that for
We don't-
emeralds.
What? Huh?
We could trade it for emeralds.
Who takes rotten flesh?
The alchemists.
Really?
Yeah. You have like 5 of them. How do you not know this?
Because I don't trade them for.
Well, oh, sorry, I forgot. You don't listen. That's the problem.
No, I don't. I don't
pay
trade.
attention.
I don't use them to earn money.
For real.
I just use them for glowstone.
Maybe I should replace this with like a hopper that goes into a separate chest that just has my name on it or something.
You
One
could.
thing, so I taught a group of freshman students that were looking into getting into traveling. If you had asked me like 4 years ago, I would have said absolutely no. The furthest I had ever gone was to Iowa, like left on in the United States. If you're looking at it on a map, the furthest west I'd gone is Iowa, and I'd never been outside the United States. But then 2020 hit, and I was in Costa Rica the week before COVID hit. Then I went to Scotland as a U.S. ambassador, and that was super fun. I went to Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt as a U.S. ambassador. That was fun too. And I don't currently have any plans to travel very much because I'm doing my PhD. But I would really love to go to Australia. Would be a great place. I would love to see the Great Barrier Reef. One place I have a lot of connections with is Iceland and Japan, and so I'd love to go to either of those places, but I don't know how realistic it is to go to either of them. But I don't know if this doxes or not. I don't think so, but my research topic is carbon capture. And so there's a lot of people in Iceland that do carbon capture. And then ironically enough, or maybe not ironically, but one of the biggest places for technology development that I've seen in environmental sphere is Japan. And so I'd love to go there to look at some of their stuff because they've got, so I'm still pending publication on this, but I have a book coming out with the American Chemical Society. I helped write I wrote a chapter for a book that they're publishing. And Japan was like 2 of the biggest examples I had proving the thing I was discussing about life cycle. So, all right, now how do I get back from here? That's the best question. Everything's so dark and red. Ah, there we go. So you have family in Australia. That sounds cool. I've always seen, I grew up watching like YouTubers go on big trips to places, and Australia's always looked kind of cool. Like Super Mega went there because Cold Ones is there. I wouldn't live in a city. Yeah, I see the so I don't know how it is in the UK, but in America, it's kind of like I would much rather live in like an area like nowhere, like Kirby. But then the problem is the trade-off is then you're far away from everything and your internet sucks. So
Yeah.
it's like
Theoretically, I'm getting fiber soon. Theoretically.
Yeah,
But
but
I've
you're
been
still
saying
gonna
that for the past
you're still gonna
year.
have bumfuck nowhere internet. It'll just be faster than normal.
Well,
But
I mean, it should be fine because the issue is that the infrastructure is pretty old and
yeah, zero
they
noise.
refuse to fix it.
It's also like really pretty. Also, it's cheaper because there's no one there. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose.
Cost of living is usually a lot cheaper too.
I mean, it's one of those like it's one of those what do you call it? Like, I can only think of the allegory, but the damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like if you live in the city, everything's way more convenient, but you live in the city. But if you live outside of the city, everything's less convenient, but you live outside of the city. So it's like everything has its own trade-offs.
I mean, I feel like there's some people that enjoy living in a big city. I'm just not one of them.
I mean, honestly, all of the aspects of the big city I like, except for the city. Like, public transport is really... That's the thing I love the most about Scotland. Maybe not the most, but that was the one thing that I liked a lot about Scotland, is I was able to get, like, everywhere using the trains. I didn't have to... Or the trains. Or the subway. Or the buses. I really didn't have to drive anywhere. That's something I hate about the States, is like I have to use my car all the time. And I don't necessarily enjoy driving, so it's like kind of sucks. By the way, the cleric, the villager that you get with the brewing stand, his first trade is for rotten flesh, by the way.
And that's a guaranteed trade?
I'm pretty sure because both of them have it.
Okay.
I'd have to see. Half a stack for an emerald. It's not like... It's not
But if you put a couple of them by the gold farm, like if you put them in the gold farm.
Bro, you reminded me. Oh, I hope not like a bad reminding you. Hope it's a good reminded you. I should start thinking about what car I should get. Hey, I'm in the same boat. my car's the same age as Kirby, and it's starting to put out like it is.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
It'd be crazy if your car was as old as me.
Yeah, no. my car would be over the hill.
Yeah,
I
for
really
sure.
would like to go electric, but I can't afford any car right now, so it doesn't really matter, honestly, what I think. But I would really like to go electric because it would make everything so much easier in my life. My college, the parking lot has a charger, and then I wouldn't have to pay for parking, which would be amazing.
You have to pay for parking even though you go to school.
Oh, you should hear how much I have to pay for parking.
Oh no.
I don't buy it because it's too expensive, but to park in the lot next to my building is $250 a semester to park on a campus that I pay tuition to go to. It is $250 a semester to park. At my undergrad, it was $50 a semester, I think. They might have raised it to $75. This is why I hate driving, because everything associated with driving is so damn expensive. You have to get gas, you have to pay tolls on the highway, you have to, like, I don't wanna do all that. That's why I respect Tim for all the stuff that he does. Like, he was like, oh, I caught a bus and then from the bus I caught a train, I would do that. But the problem is I have to drive to my nearest bus station to even start that.
Yeah, the problem is you live close to fucking New York, so
Yeah.
well, not close, but
Don't dox me. No, it's okay.
relatively speaking,
Relatively close. Yeah.
people commute. Well,
Yeah,
maybe not
people-
from where you are.
Yeah, people.
But-
I was gonna say that there is a park and ride for New York. Like, I would have to drive to get there, but it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
from my
but
house.
that's part of the issue. Is big cities in America for the most part are designed for driving.
Yeah. That so not to get political, but we bring this up in a lot of my civil engineering classes, and I think it's kind of political adjacent, so I'm okay to bring it up. But one of the reasons why America can't implement high-speed rail like other countries do, like China, for instance, is because not because of the lack of technology or lack of infrastructure. It's actually purely because of there's no intra-city travel. So like if I got into, besides like New York and maybe San Francisco, when you get into a city, what are you gonna do? You know, like what's the capital? I shouldn't say that. Trying to think of some other big cities, like in Florida, for instance. If you went to, I guess Tallahassee's not a good example. I was gonna use the capital, but Orlando might be a better one. Orlando. If you fly into Orlando, actually, I just did for vacation. What do? There's no like public transport to get you to like Disney or Universal or any of the shopping. Like, we had to get a car because there's nothing, nothing. And that was what engineers have been pointing out is what's holding back public transport in America, is because like we could make, or that's what's been holding back high-speed rail, because quite literally every facet of our life would benefit from high-speed rail. You know, like Amazon would have less people on the road, so they would be benefiting, and we'd be benefiting as people because it's cheaper and it's faster than driving. The environment would benefit, but the problem is once you get to the cities, what do? And I find that kind of sad. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, I hate having to drive. And then my tweet was actually not a joke. I don't know. I doubt as a new chatter that you follow me on Twitter. But I tweeted my dead car battery watching as I buy Fauna plushie instead of replacing the battery. That was real. My car battery was dead like a few days ago, and I couldn't drive my car. It was so annoying, and I was like, I can't get anywhere. I'm stuck at home now because of this. I just realized I've been running around the same like small area for like the longest time, and I don't think I've really done anything on stream yet. I got I've been collecting all these sticks so that I can turn them into torches. But why? Why would I do that? But I have been talking with chat a lot more.
I just got some of the new Minecraft music. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Back in my day, Kirby over here.
Yeah.
This newfangled hip hop music. Back in my day, we listened to good music.
We listen to C418 and only C418.
See, I would suggest we change up the way that the gold farm works, so that we can capture the. I
think you're underestimating how much we're gonna get from it.
But I think you're underestimating how much
also underestimating
a trade is.
But you're also underestimating how much emeralds we already have.
So
have you seen our emerald stash
It's so
lately?
funny that you cut me off because That was what I was going to say.
Oh,
Is
okay.
I was going to say that I know the second I bring this up, Fuzzy's gonna go, well, you know, we already have emeralds. We don't need it. And then, you know, that's gonna be the end of it. So it's like, why bother? You know what? I'm gonna cook this cod for no reason.
Yeah, we have so many emeralds. It's crazy.
I still think it's worth it, but it's not up to me. Oh,
Well,
I should have put these in the
get-
smoker.
We just straight up get emeralds from the raid farm now. So
Yeah, I know. But also
Trading-
Tim's building an entire cave out of emeralds, so we might run out.
go look at his cave.
I should show it on stream. It's very cool.
I don't know if he's gotten really. I know he had school starting this week, so he's been kind of busy with that. Dear Lord, he already has a lot done.
Yeah, an alternative for Tim's meds is he plays Minecraft to calm his mind down. Oh wait, I could use a smoker.
It gets the
coal-
voices in his head to slow down,
Yeah.
or it gives him more time to listen to the voices in his head.
Oh, this is a blast furnace. I don't have any smokers down here. Life sucks, doesn't it? So yeah, stuff with the printer that I wanted to tell you. Oh, oh, salmon tastes bad. For a second, T, I was worried you left because on my screen it said that we had one viewer and I'm viewing it. So
I still got this.
see, that's why I don't like YouTube.
YouTube
It
views
doesn't
doesn't-
actually tell you
makes
who's
sense.
viewing your stuff. Anyway, so no, I agree. I don't like fish at all. I think it all tastes bad and it all has a weird texture that I don't like. And people ask me, they're like, "That's weird because you eat steak and you eat like bacon and you eat pork and you eat like all this other stuff. Why do you not eat fish?" And I'm like, "Cause fish is nasty. I don't like fish." Oh, let's see if the switch was fast enough. I don't know. I might have lost a tick. I might have to use some sticks to cook the rest of that fish. I don't know why I'm even cooking this fish, because I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to put it back in this chest.
It's for future use.
Real. When it gets down to brass tacks and we're running out of...
We're running out of golden carrots.
Yeah. But you are definitely right, T. I don't like the taste of salmon. My mom eats tuna every once in a while, which I hear tuna's really great for macros if you're like lifting and stuff, but I've never eaten that. Stitch, emerald, bone meal. Okay. Now that we've kind of exhausted everything, now might be a great time. Too much tuna can lead to mercury poisoning. Tim, are you fear-mongering in my comments? Or in my
Tim's
chat?
been fear-mongering since he got to school this morning.
Says it's funny that he fear-mongers given that he's the one that takes supplements. Ooh, so as somebody who is an environmental engineer who took several risk assessment classes, I should look up the actual statistics. I don't know if I have them on me. Fuck, they're like, it's really funny. It's like there's like 8 or so like things, and it's like, what's the chances of you dying from these events? And they're all equal, but they're like 4 tablespoons or a tablespoon of peanut butter, or like 5 tablespoons of peanut butter or something like that, and like one is like skydiving and stuff like that. But they're all equally likely to kill you. You know, the most dangerous thing you'll do on a daily basis is drive. Going back to cars, I would worry less about the mercury in the tuna and more about getting in a car accident. Did you know that the most dangerous thing for a cop in the United States is a traffic accident? Isn't that crazy? You're less likely as a cop to get, you know, unalived by a violent encounter than you are to get unalived by a traffic accident. Yeah, planes are really, really safe. Yeah, you're not going to die on a plane. Ah, here we go. Well, actually, if you know...
I'm bringing up.
You're that
events.
kid in the back of the class that
no.
he's way
I
too
agree
smart
with you. I'm
to
just
be
bringing
there.
up I'm just bringing up current events. I'm not actually.
Boeing.
I'm bringing up. Yeah. Have you not seen the thing about the door flying off that Boeing?
Oh yeah, I did. That happened like 2 days before I left for vacation.
Yeah, and apparently they've found, basically because of the way that the aviation industry works, the government has basically let Boeing do all of their own self checks and everything.
Same with the freight industry and trains. That's why that stuff happened in East Palestine.
It's crazy. So now the FAA is starting to really crack down on getting like, I think the plan currently is to try and get a third-party audit going to actually check safety of planes, but right now they're just checking bolts and making sure stuff is tight on planes.
They were in the air. They were like up in the air, and the emergency door flew off of its hinges and out into the open.
Well, like the entire wall where the emergency door was kind of flew off.
Yeah,
as it was during takeoff.
Oh, okay.
They were still ascending.
Gotcha.
So they were still very close to the airport and were able to turn around and land, and nobody was seriously injured. So thank goodness for that. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Scary.
Hey, so moving back into positive territory, when I was the U.S. ambassador in Scotland, I got to meet the CEO of Boeing, the CEO of Rolls-Royce, and the CEO of United Airlines, and talk to them about sustainable aviation fuels, or SAFs. It's very interesting stuff that they're working on there. One thing that they're doing is they're working with a company called Climeworks. They are a carbon capture company. Here I go talking about carbon capture. Can you tell it's my PhD research? But anyway, they capture carbon out of the atmosphere and can turn it into usable fuel through various chemical means. It's really cool. This is not a sponsorship of any of them, though, and I'm not talking about them politically. Literally just talking about this one isolated thing that they talked about. I think I'm going the wrong way.
He's lost on the server he's been playing.
I would like to work in a hangar. That might be kind of fun, but man, the hangars get cold, don't they? Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? Bitch. Yeah, step off. Step off. That's what I thought. I don't know if I want to, like, I really want to talk about this one thing.
You don't have to talk about it.
I really want to, though.
You don't have to, though.
So there was this guy on 4chan.
Oh.
Okay. So he was...
We're talking about Sky King?
Was that the guy that worked in an aircraft hangar because he was attracted to planes?
Oh, no. We're talking about something completely different.
So there was a guy on 4chan who was like... who got a job at an aircraft hangar working on planes because he was attracted to planes. And so he would do like really, really good work because he was like he would polish the planes a lot and like all this other stuff because he was into the planes. and the 4chan thread, it was like, honestly, kind of based. Like, we need to hire more people like this because they're going to do a great job. So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about when you mentioned planes. So one of the freshmen that I was teaching when I guest lectured a group of freshmen looking at being environmental engineers, one of the students mentioned that they really don't want to be an environmental engineer, but they want to be an aerospace engineer that does environmental. So like an environmental aerospace engineer. And I was like, that is super cool. We need to get more people that want to do environmental in another field. And so that was I thought that was like really cool, and I had never really thought about it like that. It doesn't sound like that's what you're interested in, T, but it was just something that a connecting thread. I like to have something that connects me to everything that everybody says, so yeah. Maybe it's this way. So, Tim, are you still watching? You like anime. Tim, could we add a, you might fix windmills instead. Ooh, that's cool. Now, do you mean like wind turbines, the ones that generate power, or do you mean like... I'm interested in that. While you're replying, Tim, could we add a thing here where we can collect the rotten flesh instead of burning it? Because you can use it to trade with alchemists to get more emeralds, which I know Kirby and Fuzzy will both tell you that it's not necessary, but I think it would be kind of cool. So, where does all the gold get deposited? Is it in these chests? Turbines. Oh man, wind turbines are really dope. There's a I'm gonna keep mentioning Scotland, I apologize, but that's just where I worked. What's this button do? Why is this block on fire? What's going on over here? The place is kind of a mess. Hopefully Tim's gone.
Don't break that button. Do not break the button.
Don't break it?
Don't break it. It's to keep stuff from spawning on top of that.
Oh, okay, that's funny. I was just pressing it. I wasn't gonna break it.
Okay. I thought you... Well, you said, what is this mess? I thought you were gonna, like, start cleaning up all the buttons. I'm like, no!
No, the buttons on the glass I wasn't gonna touch. Because they clearly had a purpose. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. But the wind turbines are super cool. Scotland right now has, to my knowledge, it might have updated because my sources are starting to get old since I was there in... Why can I not eat? Why can I not eat? Oh, I wasn't hungry. That's why I couldn't eat. Never mind. So Scotland had the largest offshore wind farm in the world, and I got to put my name on one of them. It was super cool. So somewhere out there is a turbine that says Ace Gamer on it. Well, my civilian identity, not... Sound like a JR...
Your flesh identity.
My flesh identity. No, I'm a superhero, so I gotta have my secret identity. My secret identity is... That's the name that's on the turbine. Hey, you could... Why don't you fall? Fall. There are so many piglins down here. I thought they couldn't spawn on bedrock. Tim, or not Tim.
I think the piglins spawn from the portals, from the portal blocks.
The portal blocks?
Yeah. Or something. I'm not sure
the beacon,
exactly how
the beacons. Gotcha. You meant the beacon blocks, right?
No, I mean the... Wait, are they on the bottom?
Yeah, they're on the ground floor.
Oh, yeah, I think those are the beacons. But the ones that are like on the path They spawn from the actual portals.
Do you
and
think I
don't
should
think
look
there's
into
much we can do about it.
apprenticeships? Honestly, I don't know. Are you talking like apprenticeships in engineering? Or are you looking at like apprenticeships in something that might be related to a field you're interested in? So like welding or something like that. Also, I'm not too sure what the difference between like United States and UK terminology is. So maybe apprenticeship is like an internship. So, but if that's the case, I would definitely say look for an internship if possible, because I did 4 internships while I was in undergrad. Oh, sugar.
So you got scammed 4 times.
Scammed? I got paid
Apprenticeship. Oh, you actually got paid. I was gonna say apprenticeship usually means you get paid for it. Intern.
Yeah. Internships are changing because people. A
lot of times you don't get paid for it, but nowadays it's a lot more.
I mean, I don't want to get into payment with you because I got paid for my. What did that button do? I gotta stop just clicking buttons near your house.
Yeah, you do.
For my internship where I worked at the recycling plant, I was making. I think after taxes, I was making $5 an hour.
So minimum wage.
No, I was making less than minimum. I was getting paid under the table. Like he would hand me a check at the end of the month, and if I remember correctly, I was getting like 500 a week or something like that. Let me do the math for that. Hold on, just to make sure I'm not capping. That's a little light. I might have been making more than that because that's like $2 an hour. I can't remember. Apprenticeships are longer and they pay you. Yeah, an apprenticeship would be a great idea. If you can find some place like a school or such that lets you do both at the same time. So that's what my undergrad let me do, is they gave me credits and I was able to do an internship. And it only ended up taking a semester longer than it would have if I had done no internships, which is nice. And they were all paid. So I think the internship is dying, and it's now it's more closer to like an apprenticeship in most areas. This one? Yeah. No, I know it's gonna do the Josh Hutcherson meme. Facebook comedy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. As somebody who wants to change the world, I wish I didn't make as many decisions based on how much as. I wish I didn't make as many decisions based on pay, but I just don't think that we really live in a world where we can make decisions based on interest anymore. It has to be based on money. It sucks. It sucks. I don't want to be honest with myself because it feels like I'm selling out, but like I don't live in a world where I can take a lower paying job that's more like that's something I'm more invested in, because like then I'm just going to put myself into poverty, in debt. Like there don't really exist lower paying jobs that are more in your like interest anymore, in like the same way that like our parents were able to do that. Really kind of sucks. Or maybe I'm just complaining to about nothing. I don't know. I get told a lot that I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you can be honest. Pay can be a really big driving factor in why you choose a job. I will not shame you for that. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people now have to turn their hobbies into a side hustle to survive and be able to have a hobby, but that shouldn't be the case. You should be able to have a hobby that you just invest in that you just makes you happy, but these days you have to turn every hobby into a side hustle to survive, and it really sucks. I mean, I'm not really looking at doing YouTube for money, but it's always something that's kind of in the back of my head is like, well, if I was, like a corporate VTuber and I had more funds, I could do more rather than just do it when I'm available. So I totally get saying that pay is a driving factor. I mean, if pay wasn't a driving factor, I would be working at the recycling plant that I interned at because I loved it, but the pay was so bad it wasn't. There was there were two things. There was no growth. I wasn't going to be like able to rise up at the company, and the pay was the pay was rough. But I loved working there. I loved working there. Would have, but just pay drives everything. Yeah, no, I I wish you were here last time. We talked about it. I think we talked about it on last stream, but I said I feel like people don't value luck enough. They feel like luck is undeserved, but I don't think that that's true at all. I think that luck is a factor in every successful person, and generally, I would say that luck is the deciding factor on whether or not you're successful, not your skill. But we just like to pretend that it's skill because it makes life feel more fair. But I was watching a video that Adam Savage was doing on a live stream, and somebody was like, um, "When did you first like? How does it feel to be a part of something that changed culture so much? Like there's people who have never watched your show that call things myth busting, you know." And he said it's one of the most humbling things ever. And he like went on to talk about some other unrelated stuff to the topic we're talking about. But one of the things he said is that um, how many people exist that are doing good work that go unrecognized and their work gets buried because they weren't lucky. He said, I am incredibly lucky that my work has been put up by he said I'm incredibly lucky that my work has been propped up by my luck that I was able to land a show like this. But he said, how many people don't get that opportunity? And that's kind of how I feel with YouTube, even though I have been told by people that being a top YouTuber is kind of not a great lofty goal. But yeah. So responding to the comments in order, Tim, yes, I do want rotten flesh. You can sell it to villagers for emeralds. It's not super necessary if you don't feel like it. College dropouts that know how to act to become millionaires. That is absolutely true. But also, I'd point out that a lot of the like big stories that we use as like, like really famous college dropouts. A lot of them were lucky, and it cannot be replicated for other people. Um, like, oh, what are some of the big? I want to talk about this, but I also don't want to get like sound political because a lot of times this gets political. But yeah, you place the first 3 hoppers / item filters with rotten flesh. Those chests are empty. Okay, I'll go back real quick and try and do that. The one I always think back to is like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. Both of them had like really not affluent, like not like millionaire, but like pretty wealthy relatives that allowed them to take the risks that formed their big companies. That's actually what got him all that money. He can jump over like a whole chair. Yeah. I should show you. I should send you the video of me jumping over like 3 or 4 people. I got hops. You would not believe it if you saw it. What? What is this in reference to? What? Do I play any sports? I used to be a varsity swimmer, but I retired, and now I'm a VTuber. I play Minecraft on Tuesdays. Yeah, I used to swim way back in the day. I played baseball. You play rugby. Oh, rugby's a tough one. I have mad respect for rugby players. I feel like rugby's been catching on a little bit more as like a big sport outside of. Yeah, it's like football, but you don't get all the brain. It's like football, but you don't get all the brain concussions and shit. My nose has been broken a few times. Yeah. My nose has been broken a few times. That reminds me of when I used to play water polo. Oh my gosh, I would get like really intensely into water polo, and I would get like my foot cut open and mess up my. Okay, so Tim, I'm here. You can replace the first 3 hopper item filters with rotten flesh. Okay, I don't really know how to do this, so I'll see. So I just take out the gold ingot and I put in the rotten flesh. Do I have to put in 41? Okay, so I swap out the gold ingot. Wish I got into boxing. Oh my gosh. Boxing? That's a rough one. I have said this. If I were to ever do a face reveal, it would be in a YouTuber boxing match. Like if let's say like iDubbbz with the Creator Clash came up to me and was like, Ace, you can be a fighter, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna walk out and I have a whole script already ready in my head of what I'd say. It'd be funny. Dude, I would box the fuck out of you if we were able to do that. Are you kidding me? Can I mess with these? That's true. Well, that might be a little what's the word for it? Hyperbolic. Says you. You're acting like there's like a 300-pound difference between us. I'm 10 foot. Didn't you? Yeah. I know I don't work at Walmart, but I don't sit on my ass all day. I don't know. It would be like a David and Goliath type of situation. I'd have the height advantage. Dude, I would train the fuck out of it. It would be so funny. You're gonna be like Muhammad Ali, and you're gonna, or maybe it was Mike Tyson. You're gonna be like, I will not fight this man. I had a dream that I killed him, and then you're gonna go into the ring and kill me. That's what's gonna happen. No, I don't think that you would kill me if we got into an actual boxing match. Yeah, that would probably be the biggest deal. It'd be too far weighted in my favor because, you know, like, I'm 3 feet taller than you. So, like, it's not fair to Kirby, so, like, we can't do it. But I wish we could. In another world where we're closer in height, maybe. Maybe. I can't hear Kirby. No.
Rough.
Well, now,
We'll fight
now they
at
can
Midwest
hear you.
Rep Rap.
Yeah. I didn't formally announce that yet, Kirby. No, it's okay. Nobody listening is interested in 3D printing, so it's okay. We're all chilling. It's just you and me. It's funny. The only people that view my shorts only want to see 3D printing. The only people that watch my streams do not want to hear about 3D printing. I don't know how long you've been muted because I don't remember muting you.
Do you have like a hotkey that you made?
I do have a
That one guy said he asked who you were streaming with, so it hasn't been the whole stream.
No, it's hasn't been.
Speaking of 3D printing, oh, that's a creeper.
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
Is he in the Nether?
No.
I mean, the portal is just like in the middle of the.
I think I gotta get a mod that shows me like where stuff can spawn and just go through and make sure everything's lit up in here.
Are you in your big house?
I'm in the chest room.
Oh, gotcha.
Dude, this is gonna look sick once it's done.
Kobe.
And it's gonna be really laggy. But it's gonna look sick.
I believe you.
I was talking about 3D printer. I know you said nobody likes listening.
I do.
I want to stream building my Voron, but I don't know if it's really feasible. I don't know.
I streamed building Legos.
Yeah, but a Voron's a lot. It's different. Maybe I build this one, and if it's a fun building experience, and I want to build another one, I stream the second one.
You know that's not gonna happen, Kirby. Come on.
Yeah.
Be
I
realistic
don't know.
with yourself. You gotta, even if the angle is scuffed, do it.
Well, I've got a pretty decent overhead cam set up.
So then I don't know why you're bitching.
Because I don't want to. I don't know if I can physically sit down for 4 hours and build a Voron without watching Iron Mouse stream in the background. Wait, speaking of that, hang on. I sent a picture in another chat. Didn't even realize what I was doing, but you got to see this picture.
Okay. Where are you sending it?
I will DM it to you. You can show it on stream.
I mean, I don't show my
if you
DMs.
want. You don't have to.
Maybe I'll have to.
But I sent that in another Discord.
What, the Voron kit with Iron Mouse in the back?
Yeah, in the background. I didn't even realize.
That's funny. That's so funny. What a loser watching
What a
VTubers.
loser.
But I guess we could talk some specifics for. I still need to talk to my connections to see about Rep Rap, but I would definitely be interested in doing in going.
I'm
And if
telling
you're-
you
if
now,
you-
I am I
If you
am
would be interested.
100% going. This has become a yearly thing for
Oh
me.
no, I
will
know
go
you're
every
going,
single
but
year.
I didn't want to ruin your experience by making it so that we are tabling. But if you
No,
would
I'd
like to
totally
table,
be okay to table.
then that
It's
that's
something that I
great.
wanted to do since I've gone the first time. I just haven't had a reason to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm totally okay. And like I said, I'll bring my little Voron once it's done, and we can potentially do some cool stuff with it.
Yeah, because I don't really feel comfortable flying with anything like that. I could fly with the prints themselves, but and that's I have to talk things out with collaborators to see what specifically they'd like me to do. But yeah, I would like to. I would really like to do it, but it's all based on what I'm told to do. Do you know when the dates will be released for when Midwest is?
It is. They already released them. It is
they did?
June. Let's see.
Oh, please don't be the 26th.
No, it is the 22nd. 22nd and 23rd.
Yes! Okay, fantastic.
So the weekend before.
Wait, could you send that to me? Wherever you found it?
I didn't find it anywhere, but I just know when it is. Let me find like the actual Facebook post.
Because
it's on Facebook.
There is
That's
another conference that I was asked to go to for my secret identity, and I had to be like, sorry, I've got a conference that I'm going to, so I won't be able to go. And they're like, oh, what conference? And I'm like, so it would be great if they didn't intersect, because then I could go to both of them.
Yeah, it's the 21st to the 23rd. I'll send you the Facebook link.
Fantastic. That is the best news I've heard in a long time.
I hate
that
Facebook.
Made my day. Sounds like I'll be going to this conference then. I guess. Fuck. I almost said my own name on stream.
They don't have. They don't have.
Hey, as long as you can confirm that it is those.
That
dates.
is the date. They don't have like a website or anything because they just do it. I hate.
Because if it's the next week, I don't want to
But-
tell them that I'll be going to. Like, I'm good to go. Am I making sense, or am I not?
No, you're making sense.
Okay. I need to get scaffolding. Where can I get scaffolding? I did
I'm gonna
give.
have to. There's a bunch over here. Using up all of Fuzzy's chest for decoration.
Oh,
Feels
one
good,
of the
man.
chickies got out. Two of the chickens got out.
Yeah, you can just leave them.
Have you seen
wanna
the
redesign
hole
that
in front
bridge.
of the house next to the wheat farm? I'll take a look at it, Tim. I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'll have to go find it. Okay, where are the scaffolders?
If you come down to where all the chests are. Other side, over here. Where the actual sorter is gonna be. Where'd you just go?
To the place with the chests, and I went to the scaffolding chest, and I took out a
Oh.
stack of scaffolding.
Oh, okay. There was scaffolding on the other side, but that works.
Okay, Tim, just for you, I'll find this hole that you're talking about. This better be worth it. By the way, guys, I don't know who it was, so I'm sorry I didn't give you a shout out. Somebody subbed while I've been streaming, and I wanted to shout them out. Go to the Nether Portal Wheat Farm. What in the world are you talking
What is he
about?
talking about? Tim's on some other shit right now.
Are you talking about the windmill?
Tim's on the good stuff.
This thing? That's the wheat field.
The wheat farm?
Is he talking about the thing that Gigi built? I'm so confused right now. Entrance to the treasure room that Tim knows about. Is this the house that you're talking about?
He means that we feel. I don't know what. Wait, what is he trying to get you to do?
Oh, jump in this hole.
Yeah, there's a hole under that awning. Yeah, that just goes down to his cave.
Yeah, I mentioned this on stream. Tim only watches when I'm not talking about him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't pick up the context.
Tim's at skill.
Oh man, ew, imagine going to school. That's cringe.
That is cringe. You should be part of the working class.
What just happened?
What?
Did you see that?
No.
I slammed and hit the ceiling, going full power, and nothing happened.
Like,
wait, what the? Oh, the server must be lagging like crazy. I might like die instantly.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Oh no.
Is it just you? I think it's just you. You might just need to reconnect.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'd win.
Nah, I'd win. This leg? Nah, I'd win.
Nah, I'd win. I gotta get printing more pet prints. I have not been printing enough of them.
I gotta get printing more ASA prints.
Got him. Got him good.
I have been printing enough of those.
Where the heck are my tools? I had them in a chest. Where did they go? Are they here? They're here.
Took them.
Oh,
They're
had
mine
with
now.
me the whole time. Now, after 119 minutes into the stream, I'm actually going to start doing something.
You're doing what I usually do and just lobby craft.
Well, no, I've actually been organizing stuff and I've been villager trading, but I mean, I haven't done anything impactful. You legitimately just run around in circles.
Yeah, I'm building this time though.
He did it, guys.
I got stuff to do. I got things to build.
Oh.
I just needed another giant project to do.
No, you didn't.
What?
You still haven't finished the first giant project.
What's my first giant project?
The item sorter?
That's what we're working on.
Yeah, you just gave up and moved on to a different one.
Yeah, we moved on to a different item sorter because that one's busted.
Can't wait for a new project that I can give up on halfway through.
No, this one will work. This one will work.
Can't wait for you to start printing with BPA. So
this one,
BPA, to my knowledge, I might be wrong, and I'm waiting for some. Now I'm like so self-conscious about what I say on stream because I'm waiting for Fuzzy to DM me. Be like,
Fuzzy doesn't know anything about 3D printing, so we can talk. So we can talk out of our
BPA is a
for
filler, not a plastic in and of itself.
Actually, it is a type of plastic. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't
know if it's a polymer or not.
I don't think that it's a plastic. I think it's a plastic additive.
What defines a plastic?
There's not a great term. Okay. That's why
I didn't know if like a polymer chain, like, does that make it a plastic, or is it just like it feels like a plastic, so it is a plastic?
Well, so like I think I think it's an additive, which is different from it being a plastic in and of itself. It's like saying, I'm trying to think of another. Can't wait for you to print. Oh, I already do print in polyethylene terephthalate. Did you know that PET or polyethylene terephthalate is what most water bottles are made out of? And I do print in that. Somebody doesn't watch my videos.
I want to be able to print ultimate goal, be able to print in peak.
Ew.
Imagine the toxicity. You need
Yeah,
like a
right.
fume hood for that
Imagine how
shit.
much you'll have super giga cancer after you're done printing with that. Can't wait.
No, you need like an actual.
I
Like,
can't
fume
wait for the
extractor that
plastics
shit.
industry to hear me say that and instantly sue me. Be like, no, printing with peak does not give you super mega giga cancer.
It only gives you normal cancer, and a lot
actually,
of it.
the studies have been inconclusive in humans, and they have only been done in labs on rats, so you can't imply causation. Polyvinyl chloride. Oh my gosh, that's actually the way to just straight up kill yourself. Sorry, the way to unalive yourself. PVC is so dangerous to. Did you just look up common plastics and you're just listing them in chat? But PVC is so dangerous to recycle. That's why it doesn't get recycled. Ooh, fun fact about PVC is, since PVC is so dangerous, he said yes. He actually did just look up.
Nice.
So I could probably list them by memory. So, you know the little, like, it's like a recycling logo with a number in the middle? That's called the ASTM resin code. And it's actually not enforced. You don't have to include that on your plastic. It is a self-regulation tactic developed by the plastics industry to try and combat plastic recycling. Anyway, I can probably list them by memory. So, number 1 is PET or polyethylene terephthalate.
I'm still here. I'm just checking build.
Number 2 is HDPE or high density polyethylene. Number 3 is PVC or polyvinyl chloride. Number 4 is LDPE or low density polyethylene. Number 5 is polypropylene or PP. Number 6 is PS or polystyrene. And then number 7 is other. That's where your 3D printer plastics would go, your polycarbonates would go, and anything else. So like PLA, ABS, and polycarbonate all are number 7. Can you tell that I took 2 classes in plastic chemistry and I also lecture on the topic? But in terms of recycling, the easiest ones to recycle are number 5, number 2, and sometimes number 4. It really depends.
I love eating microplastics. Sorry, that was chat message.
I'm moving off. Wait, somebody in your chat said I love eating microplastics?
No, he said he loves dumping microplastics into the ocean.
Into the ocean. Oh, okay. I was gonna say stop eating microplastics. Move on to macroplastics, Cal.
Yeah.
I'm done with microplastics. Now I'm moving on to macroplastics. Microplastics are like terrifying to me. I try to ignore it because it's like so scary, but scientists recently found microplastics in human blood, and it's like even the like healthiest people ever still are dosed with microplastics because they recently found microplastics in cloud dew. Isn't that like scary that
That's
they found microplastics in clouds?
Freaking clouds, man.
Also, I saw this as on a billboard the other day. Did you know clouds weigh a ton? More than a ton. I think it's a couple tons. I think 6.
How? They're so
I think
small.
It's 6.
They're so small from the view down here.
Yeah, right. It's actually because it's like how diamonds are like the sharpest thing ever. It's like clouds are actually like really heavy because like 1 pound of cloud is like 3 pounds.
Yeah, well, it's like how a kilogram. It's like how
Kilogram
a kilogram
of feathers and a kilogram of
feathers weighs
steel.
less
The
than-
steel's heavier
Yeah,
because steel's heavier than clouds.
because steel is heavier than clouds.
I love that video. It's so funny.
You know he streams on Twitch.
Yeah, I do.
Lemmy, that's so funny. There's a couple clips of him making really funny things. Or him,
I
like,
had to
trying
kind
say
of
something.
stop. I used to do those kinds of bits, but people used to think I was actually stupid, so I kind of had to tone how many
Yeah, but now
jokes-
you're a VTuber, so it's fine. It's fine again.
Yeah, no, but the thing is people are going to be like he's also a PhD student. So like
So
I can't be a PhD student and be stupid.
why not?
It's unbecoming of me. It would be like if I was on Britain's Got Talent and I was untalented.
I was, you could have just cut it off. It would be like if I was on Britain's Got Talent. Just leave it there. British.
British. I wonder if the British viewers are still here, or if they had to go. We covered a lot of topics today.
Do you know British people are scared of technology?
British people are real?
did you know some people think British people are real?
Real?
Some people.
Did you know that they're real? That's crazy. I didn't know that they were real. Ow, my fingers. I had a British Uber driver today. Use
Ooh.
Uber? I feel like that's more cringe. Use Uber?
What's wrong?
I
with
also
Uber?
asked him if his accent was fake. What? What's wrong with Uber? Is that what you just asked me?
Yeah.
Uber is bad for everyone. You overpay. Uber underpays the workers, and it
Fair.
promotes a continued dependence on car infrastructure.
Promotes ununionized work.
Oh well, okay. Well, that's politics, and I can't talk about politics. I am banned from politics. What if I ever want to collab with Fauna for Minecraft Tuesday? I've got to be apolitical so that I'm socially acceptable enough to be a corpo VTuber. What the heck? I gotta
Dude.
look out for myself.
If Fauna ever gets her way and collabs with Northern Lion,
Would she?
what you just said is completely out the window because he's so political.
I see. The problem is we talked about this a little bit. My like worst quality is that I feel like everybody is equal, which I know you're like that's dumb, but I genuinely am like, why would Fauna not want to collab with me? I'm a cool person. Not thinking like anything about it, just being like, I'm a cool person. Why wouldn't this person want to collab with me? Because in my head, there's not a difference between us, you know? And again, somebody might take that as like a bad thing, and I guess I'm just like, I don't really understand like hierarchy. It just doesn't register to me. I will always remember this for my entire life. I am on the first day of elementary school. We had an assembly where like the principal brought us all into like the gym and told us about like what it was going to be like to be going to school. And I remember I got up in the middle or like before the presentation like she started, and I shook the principal's hand and I said, "Hi, my name is Ace Gamer. It is a I'm really happy to be a student here and excited to take classes." I shit you not.
He's never recovered.
I can have my mom validate this story, but like that's what I'm talking about when I said I say I feel like everybody's equal. I will just like believe in my head that everybody is like, oh yeah, no, I don't mind talking to Ace Gamer. He seems like a chill, cool dude. And that's like not how the world works. And the older I get, the worse I get at it. But maybe that's why I am where I am today, because I'm willing to just go up to people and like be like, hi, I'm Ace Gamer. Nice to meet you. Would you like to collabo with me? I guess you could say maybe it's like not boundaries. Maybe that's the right word for it. Not hierarchy. I'm very bad at recognizing that kind of stuff.
I wouldn't really call it boundaries.
But you get there's like societal
it's
reasons why like people go up to famous people and they're like, oh my gosh, famous person.
Yeah.
But like I don't do I can't understand that, because to me everybody's
it depends. It depends on like the mindset, because yeah, there are people that just go up to famous people and like bug them because they're famous. But if you're just like, hey, you're cool, I'm gonna talk to you, some people appreciate just like
this might sound
being
really
cool about it,
really fake, but I don't want to collaborate with these people that I mentioned because they're famous. I want to collaborate with them because they seem like cool people and I want to be friends with them. That is
like how
literally the reason. And there is no way that I can convince you outside of just please trust like what I'm saying.
It's like how people vote for presidents because they think they could sit down and have a beer with them.
Why do you... I mean, you're not wrong, but why do you have to keep bringing up politics?
Hey, that was very... That was technically
topical.
politics, but it was party independent.
Yeah, no. That one was...
Because that applies to both parties.
New chatter! And they want to be friends with me. Shout out. Dreams Void. I like the names that I can pronounce and not be worried that I'm gonna... That's another thing. I don't want to offend anybody, too. Yeah, no, I keep thinking I'm like, Germa would want to collab with me because I'm like a cool dude. Matt Pat would like to make a video with me because, like, I'm cool. You know, like, come on. Maybe it's an extension of a parasocial relationship where, like, I know them really well because I've seen all their videos, but they have never seen me ever. So it's like an extension of the parasocial relationship, maybe.
It's like extra super parasocial.
Hey, don't make me sound weird, okay?
I don't know why my psychologist thinks I have a bad pair of social relationships. I only have one, and it's with my wife.
It's with my wife.
Maury Callipy.
It's with my wife. Hey, I follow. Speaking of content creators, I followed Demon Dice on Twitter, so now I can make that joke that I was gonna make. Because now I can tag her because I'm...
And she'll see that you were following for like 10 minutes and be like, what a weirdo.
She's gonna be like, what a weirdo.
He followed me for 10 minutes and then...
and then instantly was like...
You have to wait like 8 months to make the joke now.
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise, she'll recognize you from new followers because she doesn't get a ton of followers.
Parasocial is 100% the thing, and I was very conscious of it as SMRRF. Oh, is that the Rep Festival?
Oh, that
wait,
was
are you a 3D printing channel?
You went to Sanjay Mortimer Rep Festival?
Hold on. I gotta check this person out.
That's the one in the UK.
Oh my gosh. For real?
I wanted to go to that so bad, but I just couldn't justify the
Mortimer.
price. That's the guy that I posted the video of him today.
Oh, really?
He's
We did it! We got somebody who's interested in 3D printing.
Hell yeah. He was the CEO of E3D.
He was the CEO of 3D printing.
Of 3D printing.
No, I've seen so many videos of Sanjay Mortimer Rep.
He legitimately awesome fucking dude. Really sad that he's gone now.
Oh, he passed away.
Yeah, like recently.
Oh, like, so that's why it got named after.
Was it 2022?
Oh, geez, that is recent. So
yeah, like very he is one
that's
of
the one in the
reasons.
UK though, or Europe.
Yes, because E3D is based in the UK.
Gotcha.
He is one of the reasons that desktop home 3D printing is as reliable as it is today. Because, like, yeah, the RepRap thing was going on, but he was really one of the few people that wanted to take it to the next level and make sure that you could like hit start on a print and it would just print and you wouldn't have to babysit it. Like old 3D, like old home rep 3D printers didn't have a cold side to the
wait.
hot end.
Dreams Void is you're the person that took the Recreator to Sanjay Mortimer? Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Never mind. See, I should be the fan of you. Oh my gosh.
Big fan.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just a Recreator ambassador. I did not.
One of these days we'll be able to justify going to every single rep. I want to go to Rocky Mountain rep this year, but I don't know if I can justify it.
Well, I mean, me going to, I can't talk about specific details because I haven't talked to JRT3D about it, but I probably will be representing Recreator in some capacity at Midwest rep, which that'll be the first time I travel for the channel, specifically for the channel.
That'll be the first time you travel.
I travel ever. Wait, what's the thing that, do the Crimson roots not grow on Crimson Nylium? What the heck? Maybe it's because I built a tree right next to it. Oh, this is really weird. I saw your stuff, Dreams Void, on the Discord, and it looked so cool. I didn't know that was you. I apologize. I'm really bad with names, so I don't remember the names. Also, I'm not super active in the Discord because I don't know. I don't know. I always feel like I don't have enough to contribute to really talk. I just kind of lurk. Need to be less harsh on myself, but yeah. I wanted to post my video, and I need to talk to JRT3D about that, because I need to get my video in the YouTube section. Relevant. You have not played Minecraft since they added XP in 1.2. No way.
Dear
Lord. You started when Kirby did? You're as old as Kirby? Real?
I haven't stopped playing Minecraft. That's my issue. Well, no, because there was a time, but it was
his Voron's still in a box because of Minecraft. It's all Minecraft. It
is, dude. I was gonna get so much more done building that Voron, and then you're like, dude, we're streaming now, and I'm like, shit, I forgot.
It's my fault. It's my fault. My bad, guys. All of oh my gosh, my brain fried for a second. All of the Kirby Bit viewers, just know that you should sub to me because I brought Kirby to stream today, so it's actually it's all because of me. Anyway, dude, I want a Voron.
I could be building my Voron right now.
Yeah, you should do the stream.
I should just stream it. Like I said, the only thing I've done so far,
like stream for a little bit, and then like you could also like anything that you don't like, you could build off screen.
Well, and
I should do some more.
The owner's manual. The owner's manual kind of leans into doing it in parts because, like, you build the main frame, then you build the extruder. Well, I don't know if this is the exact order, but you build the main frame, you build the extruder, you build the gantries, you kind of put it all together, then you do the electronics. So it's like it's very like part-wise separated, so it makes sense to do it in multiple streams.
Yeah, I and maybe then it would encourage
I'm just worried about
to do it as well.
I'm just worried about getting frustrated and like not having a level head while streaming, because working on my CR10 when I was screwing that up, like
that was an interesting time.
If I would have streamed that, there would have been a lot of swearing. I don't know if I
you would have been like building Voron, gone sexual.
Gone sexual.
Gone wrong. Hey, Dreams Void says you should stream it and then turn it into episodes on YouTube.
That's actually an idea.
Well, that's what I do, and that's what you said you might do with your Twitch VODs, right?
Yeah.
Or do you already do that?
I don't do that, but that would be an easy thing to do. fairly
I should
easy.
maybe that's one thing I should do on Twitch is stream me working on my printers because every once in a while I work on them. I want to do a recreator stream, but it's kind of difficult to get the good camera angles to make it. And also I've got to figure out how I engineer stream cam off of my computer because I run everything through my computer. So like I don't know how I do
Well,
it.
you have the benefit too of you don't have and I know you're gonna say that's not a benefit, but you don't have a live 2D model yet.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's better for...
but that makes hooking up a webcam so much easier.
Yeah, because I just point it at the thing. I don't need to. But to be
Well,
fair,
no, I'm
I
just
could...
saying when if so on Windows, I don't know if it's the same on Linux. It might be, but on Windows, if a program's using one of your webcams, it is technically using all of your webcams. So I can't do a live 2D model with tracking and have a webcam for an overhead cam because because VTube Studio will take all of the webcams and then I can't use them in OBS.
Gotcha.
So I have to do some weird thing with I actually plug the webcam into a Raspberry Pi and do I do it over IP. I do
Gotcha.
the webcam over IP. It's really stupid and annoying, but it works.
But
yeah,
what you could
your setup
do
would be a
is,
lot easier.
I was planning on running my model through my phone anyway.
That
once I
that
get
would
a
be
live
another
2D.
solution, yeah. If you're doing phone, I forgot you have an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't have that luxury.
RTMP
Or
webcam feed. What is RTMP? Do you know what that is? Real time, maybe maker something. I don't know. My bad. Wait, sorry, I don't mean to be quiet. I'm waiting on the response. I realize I got to get better at that, but I like wait on the response.
well, actually, I know how to explain it because 3D printing nerds.
Oh,
I'm basically using the
IP
same
camera
way.
from the...
Yeah. I'm using JPEG or what is it, MJPEG? Whatever the same way that that
K1.
Octoprint or Clipper use webcams.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The exact same
Which
thing.
I wish I
So
had
it's
my printers on right now.
It's-
I'm not doing any like projects because I just finished like 4, but I normally have my printer going while I'm streaming, and then I could have shown you, but I don't have that up
Yeah.
right now.
But yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I actually have
That's-
both my K1 and now I have my CR10, so I could have my CR10, my Ender, and my K1 all running at the same time. I can't wait to get that finished. Because I already have Octoprint set up on the Raspberry Pi. I literally just need to get the printer finalized.
It was nice during the holiday season to just have there were a lot of times where I had every single one of my printers printing, and now that it's after holiday season, I immediately broke one of them.
Ah! Wait, what did you break?
One of my 3D printers.
Oh, the CR10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were several times where I had all 5 of my printing printers printing, which was really fun because you get 5 printers printing at once and you're like, damn,
That's
I'm badass.
efficiency. Yeah.
And then after the holidays, I'm like, and the thing is, the printer was still printing, and it would still be printing if I just left it the fuck alone. But I'm like, I want to upgrade it, and I broke it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like hesitant to do any of those upgrades we've talked about, like put the sprite extruder on the CR10, because that would be amazing. Then I'd be able... So what I'm trying to do for Dreams Void and anybody else that's interested is what I am trying to do is find out what all metal upgrade for the CR10 is the best. I really like the sprite extruder on my V2, my Ender 3 V2, and I would really like to just put a sprite extruder on my CR10. However, the sprite extruder is 24 volts, and so if you hook it up to the CR10, it will burn out the extruder. because it's not ready to receive the current. Because I don't want to talk down to anybody, but the trade-off for having a lower voltage is that the CR10 has a higher current, and so any part that's meant to be on an ender that's like voltage specific that doesn't get its voltage from the board, because the board outputs 5 volts by default, so anything that comes out of the gets power directly from the board doesn't matter because the board will output what it outputs. But
anything that's like 12 or 24 volt, that's
like the hot end and the heat break, those
fans
are the
specifically.
Fans.
Fans are the ones that, I mean, the fans would work and you could convert them, but you're running 12 volts over a line that's supposed to be 24 volts, and that just means there's going to be more current to drive the 24 volt or the 12 volt fans. I think is the issue. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not an electrical engineer.
So Dreams Void says, I went Revo on my main Ender 3 in anticipation of printing PET, but then I've mostly ran it.
Ooh, wait, that's an option. There might be
a KP3S, which is just stock with PTFE. Yeah, I really don't feel comfortable printing PET with a PTFE tube because you need 160 degrees for the hot end, and that's like you're melting the PTFE. It's like not even close.
I was gonna suggest
get away with TPU. I really wouldn't recommend it, although Kirby does. I wouldn't recommend it, but you're also talking to an environmental engineer, so
depends on the TPU.
I think. I still
depends on the blend. If you can print it at lower temperatures.
In my experience, I've had melted PTFE tubes at 230, so I do not mess with anything higher than.
Well, yeah, but the TPU, and to be fair, I've only printed one TPU spool, so I have no idea on other spools. But the TPU that I printed, it printed fine at 100 or at 210, so I was well within safety range.
But yeah, I really would not recommend printing 250, 260 for printing as PET is what our profile says, but then you know more about polymers than me. Hey, I don't want to say anybody's wrong. If you are using a lower temp and it's fine for you, go with it. I'm not going to tell you to stop doing something that's working for you. And also, I am not an expert in 3D printing PET. I've done it a couple of times. I'm just telling you based off of my experiences what I've found. I really don't want to recommend printing PTFE at high temps. I really don't like printing anything hotter than 230 on a PTFE tube, because I've had, even running 220, I don't bring it up very often because people have told me it was a user error and not a printer error. But when I first got my Ender 3 V2, the PTFE tube burned and like melted. It was like smoking, and I have never printed anything hotter than 220 on the V2. I don't know. I really don't trust PTFE tube lined hot ends. I just don't. Anytime you're getting plastic that hot, you start to mess with it. The bigger deal, and kind of going back into territory that I can speak on, is one of the main problems with recycling is that plastics have very specific melting points that are very different from each other. And if you breach out of those melting points, that's when things start to release toxic chemicals. So that's why it makes it difficult to melt different plastics, because they all have different melting points. So you have to be really careful and try and keep your plastics separated for that reason. Was that a one-time smoky thing? That almost sounds like thermal runaway. Maybe, but it was a one-time thing, and I switched to the Capricorn Bowden tube, and it printed fine. It was that white, like, crappy PTFE that comes stock with the printer, but then it ended up being a moot point because I ended up switching it out for the Sprite extruder,
The
and
Sprite Pro, so it's all metal.
yeah, so the Sprite Pro. Well, so the reason I don't say Sprite Pro is because the Sprite Pro only exists for the S1. You cannot buy a non all metal version of the Sprite to install.
Oh.
The only time it comes non all metal is if you buy the S1 non Pro.
Ooh. Maybe. Well, I haven't done. They could have been that they simplified their offering, and now the S1 non-pro also comes with all metal. But I haven't looked in a while. I just know that my S1, because I bought it early on.
No, I'm pretty sure that
is
all
not
the
all
S1,
metal.
all the S1s, the Creality S1s, come with a PTFE tube lined hot end. That's why they have the
okay.
Pro. Is it the reason you upgrade to the Pro is because it's all metal. That's why.
Well,
It's cheaper.
there's a bunch of other reasons to upgrade to
Well,
the Pro.
Wait, what are the other reasons?
Touchscreen.
No, I'm talking the Pro extruder, not the Pro
yeah.
printer. The only difference between the regular hot end and the
God,
Pro hot end.
I hate Creality's naming scheme. Can we go on a rant about
Okay, so we were
Ender
talking...
3 V3 KE? Why?
So,
every time I have to type it out, I get mad.
so I will say we were talking about predictions for the year. My opinion is that I think that Creality is going to start changing their naming scheme to be consistent.
I hope so.
If I were a betting man, I would say that I think this year we might see the V3 alternative to the CR10. Because we have the K1 and we have the K1 Max, and then they have the Ender 3 V3, then they could make like the V3 Max, which would just be like a CR10.
Yeah.
I could see them making a CR10 SE and a CR10 KE, and then phasing every single one of their printers out except for the K1, K1 Max, the V3 SE, the V3 KE, and then the CR10 SE and the CR10 KE.
I don't know if you've
That
looked
might be wishful
at...
thinking on my part, but that is my opinion. Because they have the CR10 Smart, the CR10 V1, V2, and V3. It just, like, the naming scheme is getting so complicated.
I don't know if you've looked at what they've been selling as far as CR10s lately, but it is, they almost have no CR10s for sale anymore.
They already have the Ender 3 Max. Yeah. I was just saying Ender 3 Max is like a shorthand. I know they already have the Ender 3 Max, and they have the Ender 5, which is like that box printer that's like a halfway between Core XY and Bedslinger. It's like a really weird printer. I don't know much about it.
I don't even know if they sell the Ender 5 anymore. But as far as CR10s, the only CR10s that they have are the CR10 SE, which is an Ender size CR10, and the CR10 Smart.
Yeah.
Those are the only CR10s that they have right now. So if they could consolidate the Ender line, that would make a lot better. I think the CR10 line is sort of moving towards, maybe I'm wrong about this, but it seems like they're trying to move it more towards like classroom style 3D printers.
The CR10.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think the K1 kind of takes
Yeah, I think I would argue that the
spot.
K1 kind of takes that spot. But I could see
I
them
don't
making
know. Who knows what Creality's
I
doing.
could see them making a bigger bed for the new like Ender that they just announced. Like the V3 infrastructure, just with a bigger bed. I could see them doing that.
Yeah, that would make sense. And they have sold Ender 3 Maxes in the past. I think there's an Ender 3 S1 Max.
That's what Dreams
where they
Void
basically
said in my chat.
they move the vertical extrusions. Instead of mounting on the top of the frame, they mount to the side of the frame, and that gives you the CR10 size basically on the same frame as the Ender 3.
Yeah.
It's a really efficient way of extending the size of the printer. So that
Just
makes
get
a lot
rid
of
of the
sense.
legacy printers instead of
don't
holding on for
understand.
dear life. It
Yeah.
wears down the line up, and it sucks. Makes it.
Why do
confusing.
they
I
still
agree.
sell the Ender 3 V2 and the Ender 3 V2 Neo?
Well,
what
I
are
think
those?
I think that they're phasing them out because if you
I
look,
hope so.
I don't think they're making any new ones. I just think they're selling off their old stock. Because like if you go to like Micro Center is a really good place. The Pro and the V2 are, I believe, are 170 and $200 right now. And it doesn't, the stock isn't increasing for them. The stock for the V3s has been, oh yeah, Maker's Muse made a video on that topic, and I 100% agree with everything that he said about it, that they need to consolidate the naming scheme. But I think one thing that Creality is kind of famous for is making like somebody will come out with something and they'll develop their version of it, and then that'll become the new standard. And so rather than go back and change all, like make a new print, like they make a new printer out of really small changes, like the S1 Pro, it has a touch screen and all metal, and like that isn't it's not like fundamentally different from the S1, so it's like kind of confusing.
I think part of the issue too is people used to rag on Creality a lot because they would do refreshes of their printer like mid-run. So you used to be able to buy like an Ender 3 Pro, and some of them would have a silent stepper board, some of them would not. Some of them would be 16-bit processors, some of them would be 32-bit, and you just never knew what you were getting. And I think that's part of the reason that the line got so bloated, is because they wanted to avoid doing that anymore. But I think they need to move to some sort of like version number, like just tell you the version number when you're buying it, so you can be like, okay, this is an Ender 3 V3 version 1.2, so I know the 1.2 has this over the 1.1 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean we're already seeing that with the K1, because old K1s came with the bad extruder.
Yeah,
and
there's
already a third version of the extruder.
I think there's 4.
Really?
I know there's 2 versions of the hot end. There's 3 or 4 versions of the extruder.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I think it's very easy for them to make a supply chain change, like to swap out the extruders, for instance, like make a really small change and then roll it out really fast, and that's why they do that.
Yeah, but it'd be nice if there were just throw a version number on it, like.
Oh, I'm not defending them. I'm just saying
most people can ignore the
happens.
version. Yeah, I agree. Most people can ignore the version number, but for the people that care, especially if you're buying a printer in a brick and mortar shop like Micro Center, it'd be a lot easier to decide on what to buy if you could look up like, hey, which extruder does this version have?
Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. Yeah, I think in general one of the reasons we don't see that is because the industry is moving away from people like us and into people that have never 3D printed in their life.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not saying it's like super positive or anything. I'm just saying I think that's why we're seeing that movement. Because like for the average consumer, the difference between the boards does not matter. You know, like it mainly consumers look
and
at
that more or
picture
less happened
features.
because of supply chain issues during COVID.
Oh yeah. But going back to my original like point, I think we're gonna see. It looks like to me, because you have to kind of discount what they've done before 2023, but it looks like Creality itself is moving towards consolidating their printers. They're going to have the K1 line, they're going to have the Ender line, and I could see them doing a bigger version of the Ender and keeping it as the CR line. So the CR line is just the big printers. The Ender line is the smaller bed size, and the K1 is the Core XY. But I don't know, we might see something that's like, and this is going to sound awful, but the Ender 3 V3 KE Max or something like that, which is like an awful
and it's
name.
V3 KE Max Pro.
Oh god.
S1. Don't forget the S1 at the end.
Pro S1 Carbon.
Ooh.
So all metal, you could get simple and just a throat for the time being. Maybe. I've been thinking about trying that, but I don't know enough about how it works to be able to do that. What I would recommend is, so one of the reasons why I feel confident saying that the Recreator is an approachable build at this point, and printing with PET is approachable, is because of the developments that we've just talked about. So if you buy the Ender 3 KE, it is the one that's $280 right now at Micro Center. It's like $260. It comes stock with an all metal hot end. So honestly, $280 is one of the cheapest printers that you can get. The
And then you
over
also
the
don't have to
SE, it's
upgrade
$80 more, and it lets you connect to like it has like basically like Octoprint already installed on it with their Creality Clipper. So with complete faith, I am okay saying that I think printing with PET is achievable, even if you're on a budget. And I will say that because I also am on a pretty strict budget too. I can't afford to buy. Back in the day, when I first started printing, this was like a pipe dream. But like now it's way easier to get into it. Your CR10 is stock. It's the piece you removed from the heater block to then add the red bit back. It's swapping. Yeah, I'll have to see about that.
It's not too hard to swap the throat. It's about as hard as swapping a nozzle.
What I really would like to do is upgrade the whole like thing from stock. So like I was looking at like the spider extruder, or sorry, the spider hot end.
Your CR10 is still Bowden tube, isn't it?
Yeah, I would. That's why I want to do the Sprite extruder, because it's relatively drop in replacement. It's just that voltage issue is killing me. You know.
Yeah, and we also talked about switching it to switching the whole system to 24 volts, but then he's got to find and source a bed.
Yeah.
Because the bed is 12 volts.
Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, you're right. While I'm making up my mind, honestly, what I'm trying to do right now is I don't know if I'll ever move my CR10 to print with PET, because I don't know if it's necessarily, or I don't know if it's necessary, because I don't print really anything these days where I'm like, man, I wish I had a bigger bed. In fact, a lot of the time I wish I had a smaller bed so that I could
just buy a
smaller
K1 Max.
A smaller printer so that I could print with like something like in higher detail. I wish that I could print things in higher detail sometimes. But anyway, I think I might keep my CR10 stock, and because I might as well just buy something like a better printer.
You could also, if you wanted to do, instead of doing a full upgrade or doing the throat exchange, because it's not super trivial, you could do a more drop-in replacement. And I'm gonna sound like a shill here because I love
here
them.
we go. Is this
just
the
dropping a
Cabot feeder?
No, Micro Swiss.
Oh,
throwing a Micro Swiss hot end.
Yeah, Micro Swiss hot end is gonna cost me $60.
True.
So at that point, I might have like.
But then it's a drop-in all metal replacement.
Yeah. True.
Like literally just bolt in.
Yeah. No, I know.
It just depends on your final goal for the project.
For the same price, I could also get the Spider hot end from Creality.
Yeah, I don't
Revo
know if that hot end's good.
CR 12 volt boom.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and then you got sidetracked and I completely forgot. But yeah,
what's that?
E3D makes 12 volt hot ends and extruders still, but they are fairly expensive.
I figure. So yeah, I want to support more of those companies, but I'm on a budget and I really can't afford anything like too crazy. That's why I only have Creality machines. The only reason I got the K1 is because it went on sale at Micro Center, and Kirby pressured me into buying it.
Yeah, I peer pressured you into buying it. No, you peer pressured me into buying it.
No, I didn't. You were like, dude,
Yeah,
you
you
should,
did.
because I was gonna get the V3 SE because it was $130 or something like that. And I was like, oh, I should just buy this. And you were like, no, get the K1 instead. Because
I didn't say that.
then it's an enclosure and you can print with more materials than you can now.
Okay, maybe I said that. But then I wasn't gonna get one.
And I haven't even printed
then
in
you were
ABS yet.
Then you were having I haven't either. Then
Well, no,
having
you were
some
so
issues
you
with
were
yours,
like,
so
man, I
got
really
one
want
so I
one
could
really
fix it.
bad, and I was like, just get one. You're like, but I can't afford it, and so all I did was give you the push that you wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't pressure you. You wanted it, but couldn't come up with the excuse, and so I gave you the excuse to buy it. See, it was a mutual thing.
Yeah, we pressured each other into buying it.
Yeah. Back to pet stuff. So, I actually have a video coming out tomorrow that talks about some of my updates on the channel. It's a new style of video that I'm trying out to totally sidetrack this conversation a little bit. But I want to do some more like, hey guys, I'm working on this thing right now. Here's a little bit behind the scenes. So I'm working on a Recreator like long form video that talks about ooh, turning on notifications. Shout out to you. So I don't know how long it'll be. I'm really bad about getting my long form videos out. I work on stuff way too long for me to be able
And
to...
then he gets all nervous and shy when he posts it. It's kind of cute.
Shut up!
You always message me. You're like, I don't know if I should post it.
I don't know if I should post this. I ran last night my reply tweet to Fauna. I sent him, I think,
You sent me like
times.
4. Yeah.
I sent you
iterations
4
of it.
drafts of a tweet.
I'm like, bro, just send it.
So my upbringing, my parents were like, you got to be really careful about what you post because like digital footprints like real and like you can never take things back.
They're not
And so, like
wrong.
I freak out about everything. But anyway,
They're really not wrong, but there's certain things where if you're not saying anything controversial, it doesn't
no,
matter.
I'm tweeting at Fauna like
yeah, like you're
something
just
that
making a
it
fun.
has 13 views, which Twitter overinflates how many views things get. So like I know nobody is looking at that tweet that I posted, and I like hemmed and hawed on it for like half a day. Anyway, the video that I'm working on right now is I don't know if I want to spoil it because I don't want anybody to. Thanks, I'll tell them you said that. Dreams. So I don't know if I want to spoil it because I don't want anybody to steal the idea, but I'm going to be comparing PLA to PETG, not on a strength basis, but on a different basis.
On a cool factor basis.
Cool factor basis. Now,
Is this filament cool?
Is this filament cool?
Hell yeah.
But I also am doing a video about coloring. So, I don't know if this gives you a tip about all of these videos, but I'm going to be going to Fan Expo this year, which is a Comic-Con. And so I'm working on cosplays. So all of these are kind of related to that. But one thing I'm going to be working on is coloring. So one of the people in the Recreator Discord had a jig to run the cut filament through a jig. JRT 3D has released an official jig that you use to color the filament before it goes into the hot end. I'm not a huge fan of that because I would much rather color the filament before it gets recreated. And so I'm going to be testing out the jig with a bunch of different colors to see like how do the colors actually look once they're recreated. And also how much color do you have to add to get different stuff. That's a big video I'm working on, and then I'm also working on a PLA to PTG comparison video that I think will be really cool. A stranger on the internet said you are smart for warning me about digital footprint, also for warning me about talking to strangers on the internet. Absolutely. Sometimes I'll be like, hey yo, this person in my chat said this, and they're like, the funniest thing is, so my parents watch my channel but they don't watch my streams. And I was like, I understand, you know, like, because they sit down every night and they watch YouTube or other stuff together. And I was like, oh, I get it. You know, like, it's boring to watch me play Minecraft because they don't play games. But they were like, how can people sit and watch you for 2 hours? And I was like, I don't stream very long. There's people who, like, Kirby's told me that I actually don't stream long enough, that I should stream longer. And I'm like, really? And so my parents are like, 3 hours? That's so long for you to stream. And I'm like, I'm not even streaming that long. But yeah, I'll let them know that a stranger on the internet told me that they're smart. They'll feel very happy about that. But yeah, I wish I had more time to devote to my stuff, but I also have a life that I have to live, and now I've got school, so it's like. But yeah, my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I wake up, I work out, I do homework, go to class, come back from class, and immediately I start streaming. Like, I got home, I think, like 10 minutes before I went live. It's like I'm gridlocked for my schedule right now. Speaking of which, I think our resident actually have a life. Yeah, Tim's base is full of birch.
Oh,
Fuzzy's
wait, there's
here.
a ton.
Yeah.
I found a bunch. I found it without Fuzzy's help.
Why would you? I was standing right next to it.
Oh, he's in the chat.
Yeah, he's been here. Somebody doesn't have their OBS open.
What do you mean?
So on my OBS, when somebody joins, their picture comes up.
Well, I got it open. I just wasn't looking.
Cringe. I don't want to go to Nether. I need to find some lava.
Just go to the lava generator underneath Kirby's hobbit hole.
That's too far. That's too far.
What do you mean that's too far?
That's too far. I don't want to go all that way.
Name closer lava.
What?
Name lava that's closer than that.
The gold farm.
Gold farm.
Yeah, the gold farm.
Where's there lava at the gold farm?
You guys have it burning up all the rotten flesh.
I thought that was fire.
You
Not
just
lava.
Steal that lava. It is fire.
No, it's lava.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just fire.
I won't let you gaslight me anymore.
Okay. Well, you can go look. I don't know. I didn't build a gold farm, so.
Hey, what happened?
Don't throw away the poisonous potatoes.
Do you have a use for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need them for the storage room.
Oh, actually, damn. Should have let me know.
Yeah. It's
Which
actually an
version is this
essential-
world,
We
and
need-
how? Which version are we playing on, and how old is this world? So, we are on the current version. We're not in the snapshot version, but
1.20.4.
1.20.4. But the world is, so Kirby and I started streaming on the world in August, right? Of last year?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
So it is probably like 6 months old at this point. Am I doing my math right? August, September, November, December, January. It's almost 6 months old.
We gotta have a birthday party for the server once it hits 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
Nine.
Because Pregger's gonna have a kid.
Ew! I've been trying
Actually,
to.
have a
I've
good
been thinking
friend
about
who announced
what I'm going to do for
their-
my various anniversaries. So I've
yesterday.
got when I first started posting, which was in April, and then I've got when I first started streaming, which was in July. So it's like, what do I do for those to celebrate them?
You just stream.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You
24-hour
finish-
stream.
You finish the storage room.
Nah, that's you
Yeah,
guys'
finish
project.
finish the storage room for us because I don't want to do it.
Mister, all I needed was a good project. Gets a project and is like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'd rather just run around in a circle while I say, man, I should get off for today.
And
Kirby
I should
ruined
get
this
off for
project
today.
anyways.
What do you mean I ruined this project?
Yeah, you went ahead and put these chests on top of here. Now I can't place these chests properly.
On top of where?
Over here, like just look. Normally I would stair step these up, but I can't.
Oh,
Ooh, they fight
I
and
can't-
fight in. They
can't
fight
place
and
it.
fight
you
in.
can break. I just placed them to make sure I was doing everything right. You can break these.
Well, yeah, but then I have to place them again. That defeats the purpose. It's just for the first one that I have to.
Oh,
And it's
the
just a
jump
matter of.
boost doesn't help.
Well, it's not the jump boost that's the problem. It's just fitting into this hole.
Just place a block so you can walk across and then break the block.
That'd be too easy though.
Just use scaffolding.
Yeah, that too.
All right, I gotta turn the lights on in my room because it is getting dark.
Scaffolding's expensive.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh. Ah.
What are you doing?
Me? When I got up, I haven't gotten up in a while. You should fire up Minecraft again.
You haven't had a
You gotta get your
break.
what is it? The 2-week like Minecraft kick before you start hating it again. See, the way I combat the 2-week Minecraft
Most
kick
people don't
is
start hating it. They just get bored.
yeah, but I would argue if you get bored of a game, you're like, all right,
You hate it.
you hate it.
I hate Minecraft when I'm not playing it.
Anyway, without Kirby giving me shit for all my words, the way that I combat the 2-week Minecraft kick followed by getting bored is I only stream it once a week. So then I'm like, man, I really want to play Minecraft, but I can only play it on stream. So it's like I force myself to take a break from Minecraft every week. It's funny because I've been saying for like a couple weeks that I want to do the slime farm, and then I keep or the Froglight farm, and I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
to
tell you
prep.
should do that.
Yeah, what I need to do is I need to prep. I'd like to gather all the materials and get an area to start building it. Maybe not gather all the materials, but the hardest part is going to be bringing the frogs there. That's going to be the pain.
Yeah.
What I have to see, you know what, I could see it after I finish cooking these fish here. I don't know why I'm cooking these, but I just want to. But what I should see is whether or not your base counts as a cold biome. Because if it does, then I'm pretty sure we can get all of the frogs near nether portals, which means I could just drag them into the new hub that we made. And then it won't be too bad, because I could put them in boats and drive the boats over everything, because all of the stuff in the nether portals is built pretty flat.
Jagged Peaks. I think Jagged Peaks counts as cold biome.
Well, even if
I want to say it does.
even like a weird corner of your house counts.
I'm pretty sure Jagged, because that's where, like, underground is Jagged Peaks. I'm pretty sure Jagged Peaks counts as cold. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
I could check the wiki like I always do.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong.
I did play it for a week last year, but I went full nerd and set up a modded server, which let me play on both Bedrock and Java with the same account on the same server, multi-world portals. More fun with the setup.
Bedrock.
This
Bedrock. You
this
mean
I think you'll
Bugrock?
find funny, Kirby. They said they had more fun with the setup than they did actually playing. Sounds like you
Yeah,
in
that
chat
sounds about right.
triggers.
What does that even mean?
I'm speaking
I have fun
English,
using
aren't
my own mod.
I? Huh?
It just means he thinks you don't like it for some reason,
What?
or that it's more.
Fuzzy,
work
stay out
than
of this. This is
you
between
get
me
out.
and Kirby. No, I was saying you have a
What
lot
does
of
that even put? Why is it so hostile all of
Me?
a sudden? Yeah.
Oh, I just...
Fuzzy, shut the fuck up.
Fuzzy! The men are talking!
This is really hostile.
No, what I mean is, I was just joking, but I was saying you have more fun coding chat triggers than you do playing Minecraft.
Yeah, you're
Sometimes
not wrong.
I feel that's true.
You're not wrong.
That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying.
But I think that's for me at least. I think that's what kind of keeps me coming back to Minecraft, because I'll get bored of the gameplay and then I'll think of like something cool I can code, and so I'll come back and make it, and then I'll be like, let's play 6 hours of survival real quick.
Multi-world portals let me have one world running on a Raspberry Pi and another on my home server, but keep my inventory between the two. That's
Yeah,
cool.
kind of like how the HoloLive JP and EN servers work.
That's how they work.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
run
you just-
Raspberry Pis?
No,
I'm
it's
kidding. I'm
but
kidding.
it's two different servers. So when you go through the portal, you're switching servers basically. Or like how Hypixel, when you join a mini game, you're switching to a different server technically.
Gotcha.
No, all of Hypixel runs on a single machine.
On a single Raspberry Pi. And that's why it's so laggy.
Real. So no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run. Each of us is gonna get our own server that we can run on our own like house Wi-Fi, and then we'll port forward to each other.
Oh, imagine how laggy my
Oh
one
god,
be.
that would be atrocious. Imagine that. Nobody ever plays with Kirby because his internet is so bad.
Nobody would be able to play with me.
Oh, I have the sword that I could use. There was something I wanted to do. Oh, that's right. That's right. I gotta go to the Nether. Port forwarding. Hamachi is where it's at.
Oh, I remember those days.
Oh my gosh. What's Hamachi? You gotta explain this to me, Kirby.
It let you port forward without needing to port forward on your router. I don't know exactly how it worked, but you had to like join somebody's Hamachi network to be able to play on the server. It was weird, but it worked. Well, worked in quotation.
I can make it if you get the frogs. No. I want to make it on stream.
He doesn't stream enough.
I don't stream enough to do it. No, I want to prep.
You should,
because
prep right now.
they said it's a pseudo VPN almost.
Yeah, basically. You're basically like using somebody else's network as a VPN, and then you can join it like it's a local server, kind of.
Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong because I don't even know what's going on.
That was like the old school way of doing it, back when ISPs were really shitty about letting you open ports. Now ISPs are more open to letting you have ports open.
Look, it's a little anime girl in a hoodie. Look at her go. Look at her. Little anime girl. Hi. I gotta send you the picture where somebody drew the they drew the, I think it's the Hoglin, and it looks like an anime girl in a hoodie.
How do you make a Hoglin look like an anime girl?
All right.
With imagination.
So impatient.
Giant hog.
Hoglin. See, that's not a great version. It's not really proving my point, I guess.
Just search Hoglin Rule 34. Don't actually search that.
I used to have a bot that would do that for me, but now I don't do it.
Look up Rule 34.
No, it would just you would type something and it would just give you a random picture from Rule 34 of that thing that you searched. Shit.
Yeah,
This is-
I'm.
Oh,
I'm
here it is.
okay
Here it is.
with
Here it is. Here it is. Here
Not
it is.
adding
Here it is.
that bot.
This is the image. Oh. I hope that person wasn't important. I just accidentally unfriended them. Here you go, Fuzzy. I put it in the Minecraft build section. That's what I see every time I
That's
see
a
him.
piglin.
Okay. I told you I don't know the names. of
Well, that's
them.
why I was saying I was so confused. I said, how does a hoglin? It looks like a giant hog.
Yeah.
Look like a. How do you make that work?
I still call them brap hogs, so I don't know what the
They
hell
are
you're
brap hogs. That's true.
talking-
This is a hoglin.
We should normalize brapping.
It's every stream with the. First it was gooning, and now it's this. Okay, so what I
don't even know
wanted to do
what
was I
is
wanted to
brap.
check.
Should I Google it?
Yeah, Ace. How do you make that an anime girl?
How do I make that an anime girl?
Yeah, but I posted it in.
Why me?
Well, because I'm responding to your picture you posted.
Yeah, my picture it speaks for itself. I don't need to do any.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just saying. I was thinking the picture I
Yeah,
posted.
and I already said I apologize. I called it the wrong name, but their names are so close. I feel like I'm justified in messing the name up.
Well, yeah. I'm not blaming. I'm just saying. That's what was in my mind.
Okay, well,
That's why I was so
your,
confused.
Your mind was wrong. so
Next
it's okay.
time, Ace. Next time, just call it a hoggy woggy.
Hoggy
And
Woggy.
he'll know what you mean.
Hog,
my little hog.
Hoggy Chan.
My little hog
Oh
champ.
no! What is
Hog Chan. Oh God.
Tim? What are you doing? Why have you done this?
Tim is my BFF. He's always
Time
We
to
got
need
my
ban
back.
Tim.
Tim has always got my back.
Gotta ban Tim. This is unacceptable.
But is Tim? Tim's not on. Wait, what are we talking?
No, he's
about?
watching the stream though.
We can ban him from the stream.
Tim's most recent message was "I love anime."
He does
Yes.
love anime.
He
that
did
is
say
true.
that. So what I'm gonna look up is Minecraft frogs and go to the section where it tells you where they hatch. Okay. It does. Oh, Nether will make the warm frogs, the white ones. But it would probably be. I don't know if it's easier to. I guess I could try it out, but I really doubt that it's gonna work. The temperate ones are like plains. What did you say your house is called?
Jagged Peaks.
Jagged Peaks.
Jagged Peaks does count as cold, so we can mature like a couple in your house and then
And
pull
then just
them
pull
through
them
the
straight
portal.
to the Nether. Yeah.
Question: if I am in a boat with a mob and I run into the portal, will I teleport in the boat?
I think weird stuff.
You
happens.
could test that there. You just get in a boat and
That's,
through a portal and
that's
see if-
Very true. I'm gonna test a couple of things. I'm gonna go grab some ice with Silk Touch, so that I can see if I can drop a tadpole in a bucket in the Nether. Because if so, then we've got the warm biome covered, or the hot biome covered. The temperate biome is gonna be a little bit more difficult, though. Okay, so I need a boat and a bucket. And some slime balls. So I can get some tadpoles.
balls.
We out of slime. We
We
out
out
of
of-
tires too.
We had a bucket of balls.
Bucket of balls.
Bucket of balls. Oh, I actually do have some ice in my chest. Never mind, I don't have to grab it.
Ice, babe.
Bucket of balls. I'm just gonna craft a bucket. I don't feel like grabbing one. I'm turning into Kirby now. I gotta say,
Wasting our iron.
today has been a really good day for the channel. I mentioned how we're so close to hitting 100 subs, and we got at least one new sub today, which is ballin'. You know what they say, it's all exponential growth after a certain point.
You know what they say? It's all about the Mets, baby.
The Mets, baby. Okay. I'm gonna go breed some frogs, and then we're gonna watch, because remember how long it took for the tadpoles to develop?
Yeah.
Oh, that was forever. Oh my gosh. Actually, I should probably grab more buckets so I can put all the tadpoles in buckets, because then that stops them from being born until... There's a good place that I can get bucket iron. Oh, I could just nab some from Gigi's house. Actually, I might have to get off soon. I just realized the time. I told myself, I was like, I'll just only stream until 5. So I
And
passed it.
now it's 5.
Fuzzy, were you here when I added that thing to the gold farm or no?
The thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what thing.
2 buckets.
What was missing from the gold farm?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I know you're gonna be a hater about it, so it's okay. You don't have to worry about it.
How do you know?
I know you, so like, I know that you're gonna be a little hater about it.
Why? I didn't even build the gold farm.
Tim built the gold farm and
Fuzzy
he built
helped.
it to exact spec, so he'll be the one that's upset about it. He's gonna be like, it doesn't match the schematic anymore.
I need the schematica. Okay, one of them's pregnant. It needs to drop the...
Oh, we had to do what was it, turtle breeding for Tim for his gold farm.
Really?
Oh,
Because
that
we
was
have
a
turtle eggs.
pain. No, we needed a lot of them.
Oh,
That's the issue.
I mean, it only takes
did,
like
like,
10 minutes if you find enough
18 of 'em.
turtles.
True.
the schematic I used
didn't
had
take
a
that
shulker
long, it was
chunk
just
loaded.
A little bit.
So
painful.
at one point I just used the video. Oh, cool.
I'm
I
looking
too
at the gold
used the
farm
video.
and nothing has
Cool
changed.
story, bro.
I don't care. No, I'm just kidding.
Who
I love you, Tim. You're my BFF.
asked?
Mwah.
I'm looking at the gold farm and nothing's changed.
You wouldn't notice it.
He changed some of the item filters to pull out the rotten flesh so that he can sell them to villagers.
Oh. Oh, he also threw his diamond boots. I see.
Yeah.
Why do you not want
You
these?
made a big deal about picking those up at the beginning of the stream.
They're unenchanted.
Oh, I thought you threw out the ones with feather falling.
No, he
Oh.
did. The feather falling 4, fire protection 3.
No way!
That's so funny. I
dude.
didn't mean to do that. I was trying to make sure that I didn't burn my
You're like
elytra.
beginning of the stream. You're like, what are these? Whatever all these armor pieces for? Can I steal them? I'm
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to
"Sure."
make sure that I didn't burn my elytra because
And you're like, oh, this. You're like, poggers. This one's got feather falling, and then you throw it out anyways.
well, I didn't throw it out if Fuzzy found it
Also, why do you want to sell rotten flesh for?
for emeralds.
We have like infinite.
Equals hater. What did I say, Kirby? What did I
That's
say?
exactly what he said you were gonna say.
Word
You
for
could-
fucking word. Like actually
fa-
on the dot. That is I said, why are we throwing the rotten flesh out? And then Kirby said, oh, well, because it's worthless. And I said,
It
oh,
is
but you can
worthless.
sell it to villagers for emeralds. And he goes, oh, well, we can just get infinite emeralds. I don't think how many you see. And I said, that's why I haven't brought it up, because I know you or Fuzzy were going to say that exact thing to me.
I mean, it'd be faster to
Haters.
go to the raid farm, farm emeralds, and use
Ah,
those emeralds
see,
to
here we
buy
go.
rotten flesh.
It'd be
Then it would be-
way better time saving for me to take out a piece of paper and write a whole stack of emeralds and then close my eyes and act like I actually got
And
that stack of
and
emeralds and
manifest
never
it.
play Minecraft ever again.
Yeah, that made no
There's a
sense.
lot of better things I could be doing with my time right now.
I don't see what the point is, but
Here we go. What I'm saying is if you break everything down to its simplest components, you're right, it doesn't make sense. But there's a lot of things that we already do that don't make a lot of sense, like playing Minecraft.
What do you mean? Why are you saying it doesn't make sense?
Well, because if you want to break it down to its simplest components, we are playing a fake farming sim when we could be outside actually farming for real, and then we could eat the gold ourselves.
Okay, why do I need to eat gold, or why do I need to farm for myself?
Because why would you need to play a video game?
For entertainment
Yeah, why do we do
purposes?
But why do
anyways?
you need to be entertained when you could be using that time more efficiently? Just like you're saying for Minecraft.
Well, it's not about saying, oh,
Yeah,
should-
all right,
No,
here we go.
no, you make it seem
I
like I'm
flip it
saying
on you
not
and
to use-
instantly you're like, well, no, it's not the same thing. It's not the same
It's not
thing.
because you're making it sound like I'm saying not to use
I'm
the gold farm
Dreams, I'm
because-
glad you picked up on the eating gold thing. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Wait, you can eat gold?
Yeah, gold leaf.
I want to eat gold bars.
I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping. You can eat aluminum bars too. There's nothing stopping.
I could
you.
eat polypropylene bars.
Well, I mean, again, macroplastics. I'm done with
Macro.
microplastics. I'm moving on to macroplastics.
I've had my fair share of microplastics. I need something more extreme to fill my appetite.
Just because something is there does not mean it is not invisible. Wait, hold on. Just because something invisible. Oh, okay, gotcha. I had to read that one a few times. I'm sorry. I hope these hatch quick. Polyvinyl chloride, yum.
Yum.
Tim learned something from today's stream, guys. We did it. I can now put education in the tags. Let's go. I've been putting all my things under gaming. By the way, my Recreator video is in the tag gaming.
Whoops.
Because there wasn't a tag that fit it better, so I just left it in gaming. Don't care what has a head. No time for guessing, follow my plan and stay. So, you were right. There's not really a reason to keep the flesh, but I want to do it
It
so
makes
that I can
him
trade.
feel better about it. It's all about the mouthfeel of the flesh.
There's so much bloat for getting the Minecraft installer and the Minecraft launcher installed. Yeah, it is kind of a pain. That's why once you get
That's why you use. Prism Launcher.
once you get Minecraft running, pin the creeper head to the taskbar and then launch from there. Don't launch from the Minecraft launcher. It's how I save a bunch of time.
or
launching
just use
Minecraft.
Prism Launcher.
Or just install Linux and download it directly with no ads or anything and all that. All right.
I mean,
okay,
Linux,
buddy.
you still have to run off of a launcher.
Argument that Fuzzy and I had earlier. I was like, I made a joke about Linux, and he goes, "Well, actually, every operating system is a version of Linux. You've probably used Linux without even knowing it." And I went, "Yeah," and then I
never
went,
said
"You know what?
that.
You're right. I'm just
didn't
joking
say
with
that.
you. I used
think
Raspberry
Fuzzy
Pi
said
OS," and he goes, "Well, that's not the same thing, and immediately backtracked on everything that he said. It was so funny.
I didn't say that.
Are you,
Yeah,
are
you
sure
did.
didn't?
What the?
Like,
What?
I
sure
said
that
that.
was
I'll
Fuzzy?
not let you gaslight me in front of the cool kids, okay?
I did not say that everything is based off of Linux. I said Mac OS is based off of Unix.
You
which
said
is similar-
everything that you use is based off of Linux.
No.
Yes,
I
you
use
Fuzzy.
did.
I'm running
Fuzzy
Windows right
is-
now, which is based off of MS-DOS and the NT kernel
Oh,
after Windows
Hatch.
95.
Oh. Got one? Okay. Nope. There we go. Got it.
Not based off of Linux.
Mac OS is the Linux of gaming, though.
Why, what is that supposed to mean?
It
Linux
doesn't
is...
mean anything
No,
at
don't
all.
die.
Okay.
Where'd he go?
I was
Oh
just
my
saying
gosh, no.
words.
Oh. One of them died. What you call Linux is actually GNU
It's
Linux.
GNU
And
plus Linux.
It's GNU slash Linux.
as I
Oh, yeah,
have
GNU slash Linux.
GNU plus Linux. Gosh, I'm-
actually,
Linux is not an operating system. It's technically a kernel. That's why they say GNU.
Oh no! What have we done? Oh no! I'm surrounded by well, actually. It's over for us. It's over.
actually,
It's-
it's actually
It's
actually.
Jover.
Do we have any cherry blossom?
Linux is the Linux of gaming. Linux is hey, I will if I can say anything about Linux, Mac got TF2 before Linux got TF2. Let me just say that. All right?
If I can say anything about Linux gaming has come a long way since the Steam Deck.
Does it run off Linux?
Yeah,
No, it runs off Steam OS.
which is
the fuck?
Linux.
Ah!
Debian.
Got him!
No, it's not.
Isn't it? I thought it was based
No,
off.
it's Arch.
Oh, it's Arch. My bad.
I'm pretty sure.
It's Arch, by the way.
Tim said my favorite operating system is Arch Linux. So you can take that.
Oh
up.
no, never mind. You were right. It's Debian. Base system draws from Debian 8.
But isn't Debian based on Arch? I'm talking out of my ass now. I have no idea.
Oh wait, no, I was right. I take that back. It was originally based on Debian, but SteamOS 3, which came out with the Steam Deck, is Arch based. Distribution
That's
platform.
okay. That's why I was thinking
Yeah.
Debian, because the old for like Steam boxes.
Yeah, the Steam machines.
Yeah, that was Debian, but that was a complete failure.
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Arch, and then I read and it said Debian. I was like, oh, but then it's Arch.
Ooh, there's people in my chat that disagree with you. Or maybe they disagree with Tim. It would be really funny if they disagreed with Tim.
Well, everybody should disagree with him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, they misheard. Never mind.
Oh, I think I've made a critical error here.
SteamOS and Linux gaming have come to a point where whenever Linus Tech Tips or Linus Shell Tips, 'cause
Yeah.
he's a shell.
Linus mid tips. Oh my
Linus
god.
Mid Tips, whenever he promotes a handheld and it's Windows.
Tim,
I
I
go,
know.
"Ugh,
What do I have in
another
my
Windows
inventory? Right
handheld."
here, ice.
I don't think Windows on a handheld device makes a lot of sense because it uses up so many resources.
Yeah, but if it's got a more powerful CPU, then it's,
And why not?
if
have
it
Linux on
if it still gives you more performance, but you lose more of it to the operating system, what does it matter?
Exactly. Then it should be on Linux so that it's using less on the operating system.
It's so funny to hear you guys.
Yeah, but not all games run on Linux.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm not saying that you should. I mean, once again, it's you could just buy it and then remove Windows and Linux. You really
From everything I've seen out of mobile handhelds, Valve is still the only ones really doing it right. Other than, I mean, obviously like the Switch, but that's Nintendo being Nintendo. But Valve is really the only ones doing it right. Every other iteration of it just seems like they're trying to copy the good things off of the Steam Deck, but they do something weird and wrong, and it just doesn't feel right. And
I mean, I
or,
don't know.
like,
It
they
seems...
have a weird button that brings up
What,
a
you
really
don't like the
shitty
Lenovo
gamer
pad?
menu.
Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It seems like most of the recent handhelds have been doing better.
maybe they're better now.
Like,
Sorry,
I mean,
James,
just in
wish you
terms of
could
compared...
When I paid attention to it,
yeah.
it just seemed like everything was like, yeah, kind of mid. And Linus was always like, this everyone should get this one because it is 10% faster and only $50 more. And then in fine text, $50 more than the most expensive Steam Deck.
Yeah, and
like,
also
okay,
it'd
well,
be
you can
like,
still buy the
also I'm
base
being
Steam Deck.
paid to say this
Yeah,
by
and
the
it's
company.
like you could buy the base Steam Deck for $400.
It's only
and you're
because
comparing
it's only because
to a
Valve won't
device that
pay him
is
money to say that.
$800.
You know that
Yeah.
if Valve paid Linus what they pay, what other
I mean,
companies
Linus
pay
still
Linus
praises
to
the
say
Steam
that
Deck, but yeah,
he has to. Otherwise, his
Every-
fan base would realize how much of a shill he is.
true.
I probably shouldn't be saying this on stream, but I really don't like him. And there's a valid reason to not like him, so it's like okay for me to be a hater. Also, Dreams, I believe you should be in the VC right now for this combo too. Let me put one there.
I don't know how much longer we'll be on.
Yeah, I want to do this test, and then I said I was gonna get off like an
I'm gonna
hour
work on my
or like half an hour ago, so I'm probably gonna get off. But so the problem is, I'm like, oh, I'll only stream for a little bit, and then I have a fun time on stream, and I don't want to leave. So it's like, I keep underestimating how fun stream's gonna be. Door. Does anybody have wood? Yes, there's wood. There we go. I'm protecting this mod with my life.
I'm blocking this beacon just for a second so that I can take a screenshot. Fuzzy.
Allegedly, you don't have them.
You're ruining it.
Did I miss that? What is this in reference to? Oh, a trapdoor. I should make a trapdoor.
Screenshotting in full screen doesn't work.
You should hit F2. It does work.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Okay. Oh, you mean stream. Allegedly, I don't like stream.
I wish Tim would stream.
Dang.
He would make a good streamer.
Allegedly, I don't like Linus Tech Tips. No, it's not allegedly. I don't.
Yeah, he's got a.
But
Oh,
if
they
any
lost for the
any
beacon.
sponsors that are listening that want to give me money that don't want me to trash talk him, it can be allegedly. I don't want to burn any bridges. I just really don't like him.
He's got a deep, intense hatred for
Deep, intense hatred. No, I did.
somebody who makes.
I did
money.
use his video to learn about DisplayPort when I got my new monitor, like 3 years ago.
I actually don't know where this beacon. I'm just gonna tear this all up.
He's
I can stream the walk to his class. Tim said.
class.
More like ass. Am I right? Hey, up top.
Dude, once Tim fixes his wrist and he's back, he's so back.
Oh, he is so back. We're gonna.
And he's
He's
so back
so
to
back.
he's so back to playing Osu instead of Minecraft.
Yeah.
All right.
Osu, a
where
game
can
I could
find
care
some
less about.
Ice. Where am I gonna find some ice?
Search Kirby's chest. I'm sure he probably has some.
I
No,
think I
not
got
packed ice. Regular ice.
Search Kirby's chest. You might have some.
It's gotta be regular.
Yeah, because packed ice doesn't turn into water in the Nether.
Regular ice doesn't turn into water in the Nether anymore.
Wait, how do you get water in the Nether now?
Very, very complicated bug.
Yeah, you're
Wait.
not supposed to have water in the Nether. It's supposed to melt instantly.
So-
it evaporate because you're in the world's hottest biome.
Wait, so that was a glitch?
Yes.
I thought that was a feature. Can you not
No.
do that anymore?
No, you were never supposed to be able to put water in the Nether. It was only through unintended bugs, and then they just made
Yeah.
it more difficult.
Melting ice was technically a bug.
I hate Minecraft, man. This
So
sucks.
we're gonna actually have
You're
to
in
find
the
a
Nether.
hub.
You're not supposed to have water. It's just like you're not supposed to be able to sleep.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Now that we have the Nether hub, we can put a portal to the desert where that we know where it is, and then we can easily grow stuff in the desert and bring it through the portal. That's not a huge deal. That's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, but
'Cause
if
that's
I
what you
can't
need
do
the
it on
water
this
for, right, is to
stream, I gotta
grow-
end the stream to do it.
That's fine. I can set it up. I can set it up later.
Okay.
That's
I
not. a
mean,
big
there's
deal.
other
I'll
hot
s-
areas that I can grow the.
Yeah,
for
we'll
frog
figure
one.
something out. It was just for growing the frog in a hot biome. We can
Yeah.
work around that.
And I
That's
have
not a
3
huge deal.
tadpoles right here, and there are a bunch of the. Let me check what the yellow ones are. The yellow ones are temperate, or the orange ones are temperate. There's a bunch of them in the frog farm. I'll just bring a couple of them over. The warm ones are the ones that are the hardest for us to get. How?
Why are the warm ones hard?
Because half of the places where they grow are in the Nether.
And you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
What about the overworld?
The overworld.
But that's what I'm saying. We can
they're
hook
far
up the
away.
desert. We can hook up the desert to the Nether hub, and then we'll be fine.
I just feel like there's a lot of places in the overworld that are considered hot. Or warm.
I will
sorry, not
list them
hot.
off to you then, so there is no doubt in your mind. Jungle, bamboo jungle, sparse jungle, badlands, eroded badlands, wooded badlands, desert, savanna, savanna plateau, windswept savanna, warm ocean, deep lukewarm ocean, mangrove swamp, basalt deltas, crimson forest, nether waste, soul sand valley, warped forest, stony peaks, and lukewarm ocean.
I mean, the jungle should be pretty easy because it's where spawn
Well,
is. And we have a
remember,
portal there.
you have to wait for the frog to grow, and then drag it to the nearest portal, and then
Yeah, that's-
drag it to the farm.
Yeah, and I'm just saying we have a portal at the jungle right now where spawn is.
We do have a portal in a
True.
jungle.
So that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't. I mean, it already
Yeah.
exists.
So it's yeah, that's not that bad that we can't get water in the Nether.
Because I was thinking, like, out of all the, we have all the portals. There's several of them that are what I would consider to be pretty warm biomes. That list
Where is there a
confirmed.
lead? There's one of those chests. Ah, I know where it is. I'll grab it. We'll grow. I'll put a frog, and then I might get off for today. Where the heck was it? There was a... One of the chests that I keep opening has a lead in it. It's not you, is it? No. I'll find it. Would a boat work? Yeah, so it's funny because the last time the frog stream was like the second stream that we did on the that was it, again in like August. But yeah, you have to drag the frogs by hand all the way.
You
Where
can
you
you
want
can
them.
put them on a lead. That's probably
Well,
better
that's
than
how
a
you
boat.
drag them is with the lead.
Yeah, but the first time you brought frogs back, you drove them on a boat.
Oh,
It was really funny.
It was pretty ass, not gonna lie.
It was pretty funny.
I do
Being
wanna
the one not
see-
piloting the boat, it was pretty.
Oh
funny.
yeah, it was so funny last Tuesday to see you have to deal with villagers and realize how much effort I really had to put in to get those villagers to be the way that they were.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just seeing you like work with them for 30 minutes and want to kill all of them. Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
And I would have done it too if you would have let me.
Here, I'll drag one of the temperate guys to the portal to show you, and then I think that's where I'm gonna get off for today. Come on, yippee, yippee!
I think I'm gonna end stream. What is this hut? Is this just like Tim's AFK hut in the Nether? Oh, also be a little bit careful when you're in the Nether because we've still seen a few ghasts spawn up
Yeah.
here.
That's why I'm putting
They
the frogs
shouldn't
in
spawn-
boats.
Yeah, they shouldn't spawn,
Oh.
but there's a couple spots where it's not lit up quite good enough.
Ah!
So I would
Ah!
bring a bow with
Ah!
you while you're moving stuff.
There's a creeper chasing me in this frog. Ah! Okay,
I'm
we're safe.
actually
we're safe.
gonna end stream now because I started lobby crafting and it got really bad.
You were thinking. You were
I was
thinking.
hard not doing anything at all for the last
No,
like, 5 minutes.
you
so.
lobby crafting is like fidget spinner. It's like a way for your brain to like have something to do while you think.
No, but I wasn't even thinking. I was just not like my brain is full shut off right now. So I'm gonna end stream.
Okay, come on. Go in, go in, go in.
Plus,
yes!
I'm hungry. I need food.
Oh shit. Is anybody watching stream? My stream? Hello?
What?
Is anybody watching my stream?
Yeah, why?
Did you just see what happened?
No, I was looking at my phone.
A creeper blew up the main portal.
To be more precise, you let a creeper blow up the portal.
Yeah, well, that's what you
Why'd
would
you
say.
blow up the portal? Which portal did you blow up?
The main portal.
I didn't blow it up. I didn't sit there with TNT and try it.
No, but he let a creeper into it and didn't do anything to stop the creeper.
By the time I found out about the creeper, it was already blowing up. I don't have sound on my computer.
Wait, in the overworld?
Yes. Correct.
What do you mean you don't have sound on?
Remember with the villagers? I turned my sound down and I've never turned it back up, so I can't hear it.
Oh.
Somebody doesn't watch my streams. You would hear
You
it.
know, with chat triggers, you can...
Watching your streams doesn't have anything to do with it, because you could easily not play sound for the stream, but have
That
it in
sounds
your
like
ears.
a you problem, not a me problem. No, don't want...
That-
Fuck.
Definitely sounds like you.
Well, that frog's gone. I don't know where he went. There he is. Come on. Go back in. Go back in. Go back in. Come on.
You have to let him leave the portal and then push him
He
back
did.
in.
He did.
There's a 15
he?
second cooldown.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the 15 seconds to be up. So then he just gets TP'd away. Do I still have the leads? I don't. He broke the lead. Or the creeper blew up the lead. Okay. Doesn't play with sound? Me, because the villagers were too loud, so I turned the sound down. I'm the madman that doesn't play with sound. Ah, there we go.
Well, I mean, now that we're not doing villager stuff anymore.
Hey, why don't you come this way, little buddy? Is he just gonna die? Come on, come this way. Come this way, please. Please come this way. I can't get to him without going through the portal. No! Ah! And now there's a zombie in the boat. This is going well. This is why I keep putting off the Why does zombies just keep coming through the portal? What the heck? This is like the third one. Okay, buddy. Go. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm so close. Come on. Yes! Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Tessie. We're almost there. Ah ha ha ha! I win. I win. I win. I win. Oh, yes. Look at that. We did it. We did it. We got the frog into the nether. Chat, couldn't have done this without you guys backing me up. Alright, anyway. I think that's where I'm going to end the stream for today. So, I don't really have anything to transition over into. So I'll just leave this up while I do my final thoughts. Well, I want to say, here. I want to say this has been a great stream. Thank you so much to everybody. Yeah, distraction is right, Dreams. I was supposed to get off at 5, and it's now 5:40. So I want to say
Kirby
thank
bit
you
left the game,
so
huh?
much. Oh, they can't hear me. So I'm gonna mute them real quick. Hold on. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining the stream. Reason I do this is I like interacting with chat. It's, you know, a lot of fun for me. And so to have you guys here saying so much, like this has been the most active chat I think I've ever seen on stream, which has been like amazing. It's been so cool. So so yeah, with all that being said, I will be live on Thursday at the same time, 2 o'clock EST, to play Spider-Man PS4, or the remastered version on PC. Going on from there, I'm not exactly sure when I'll be live on Twitch. I kind of just will be live whenever I feel like it, so I can't tell you a really good schedule for Twitch, but I will be live on Twitch at some point. I don't know when it'll be. But yeah, anyway, got a video coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow's the update video on some of the projects I'm working on, and Friday is a recreator video. Those will be shorts, my bad. And I don't know when the next like long form video will be out, but it'll be out eventually. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in another stream. Bye bye.